What is good, people? How's the day? What is today? It is Thursday, May 7th at 2:40 p.m. I don't know how it's 2:40 p.m. already. I don't know what keeps happening to my mid-mornings. I guess I got some shit done today. I didn't go through my emails. Anyway, we're here to play some video games. Right now, the setup. Should I show you guys? I'll show you guys. Oh my gosh, I forgot to upload my other video, or the video to YT. What a turkey. What an absolute turkey. So the video that I'm gonna upload right now, as a short to YT, is talking about how we're gonna be doing maybe some changes to the van. As a lot of you guys know, I just put a new air conditioner on the van, a new fridge, a new freezer, a new diesel heater, a new mattress, all new everything. And just like a few months before all that, it got new batteries. So I was wondering, how do I say this? I've never had a gaming van. I've been a fake. This whole time, I've been a fake gaming van guy. I've just had gaming consoles and an ultra-wide monitor. I'm the sim racing van. I haven't been the gaming van. I've been the sim racing van forever, and I say that because I just had a TV that was mounted like up on a wall up high. Like, I don't have a gaming setup in the van, and that needs to change. So right now we have mocked up a gaming setup. I'm picking up a chair for $5 off Facebook Marketplace tomorrow. You got your R3, Briley. Congrats. That is so fire. What's up, Freddy? Just got chat pulled up. That's close enough. I appreciate it, Freddy. What is good, man? But, like, yeah, and it is. It is. So, like, to say I don't have a gaming setup is definitely a load of crap. Wait. But, as a gamer, this does, like, my current setup sucks, dude. I'm sitting on a piece of wood right now. Which, that was okay when I was, like, 20. But I'm creeping up on 30 and sitting on a wooden plank for hours on end while trying to game and enjoy yourself. Not the move, ideally. My bad, I'm changing a couple things. I'm just getting the chat all organized right now. Since I'm on my ultra-wide monitor, I haven't been streaming with it the past few streams. I think you guys know that. I've just been using my laptop. Freddy, we were supposed to be sim racing today. But I figured since I have my monitor in a spot where I can use it, I should test to see. We're going to switch to playing BMX on controller in a minute here. To test to see if my computer will lag with an external monitor plugged into it. I just want to make sure my computer is going to work fine before I set the racing simulator up in the van. Because I can't be having my game lagging in the racing sim. I want to fix that first. If my computer needs something, I want to deal with that before I have the sim rig in the van. So, we're doing the full test today of making sure by towards the end of the stream, once my computer's good and hot, I'm going to pull up BeamNG and we're going to test out playing a little bit of Beam to see how the computer does. But if it does good, then tomorrow. Racing sim, tomorrow. I have some ad videos that need to be filmed. They need to be filmed like yesterday. That shit went all the way to the back door. I have to go around back to get that fucking controller. That was crazy. Huh? The batteries. So if you guys want, I can move my webcam right now and show you guys the temporary setup, the mock-up. There's a problem with it. I guess I'll go over the problems with my potential new gaming setup in the van, a new layout that I might do. There's a couple problems, but we'll talk about it when I'm showing it to you guys. Okay, how do I get out of first person? There we go. Okay, dude, crazy. Instinct, what's good, by the way? What is good? Thank you for pulling up. Damn, I forgot the... Oh, wait, this should be my chat. Do I chance fucking everything up by doing split screen right now? I'm gonna do it. It didn't work. I probably just fucked my stream up really bad too. Hopefully though, when we switch back, sorry for cussing. Hopefully when we switch back, it's gonna fix the stream. Okay, wait, let me go back to how it was. My bad. Somebody just came in my chat and commented play Crimson Desert. Crazy request. 11 days until Forza's out? Oh, shit. I need to do something about that. I gotta have the sim rig back in the van, fully working and functional by then, at the least. Honestly, it'd be really cool if I had my gaming setup done by then too, so I could play on controller. Because I'm assuming that's gonna be a grind game, right? That's gonna be a game where I'm gonna have to play to unlock some shit. So if I'm not feeling sim racing, oh. Okay. Controller said F this. Sean, what's good? What did Sean say? Dude, that's what I've been trying to fix this whole time is my chat. I can see 2 messages at a time. So every one new message, half of my messages are, you know, fresh. It's so dumb. There's like this... Like, what is this goal button even? Oh, wait. Super chat goal. Like, dude, I don't want that pop-up. I have this pop-up on my YouTube chat that takes up like a quarter of my chat. But wait, let's try this. Okay, wait, we have all this extra space on each side. Let's just go YouTube chat on the left. But now my camera's in the way. My tripod, but how my camera's sitting is in the way. Wait, that's it though. One chat on each side. So sorry. I kind of figured this was going to be a difficult stream to get going. Okay, wait. Can I position this camera somehow? Jeez. Can I get this thing to stay like this somehow? Freddy even had how many hours until Forza 6 drops? You heard it? What's up, Skids? How's that camera angle? I imagine it's a little bit off. It's a little bit crooked probably too. Oh, I don't know. That looks good, right? Okay, we in the shit. What's up, Wilf? Wilf Scoots. Nice. People ask me all the time if I play Scooter FX or Scooter, what is it? Scooter X? Whatever the scooter version of this game is. I do not. I can do some. I haven't touched a scooter in years, but I'm sure I could still do most of the things on it. I could do some cool scooter maneuvers at one point in my time. I mean, not really cool. I could do like a really shitty 180 bar spin. That was probably my coolest thing I could do. Let's do a spawn point, right there. Right there. I bought a scooter. I got like a decent scooter build. I've had a few scooters, a couple scooters. But the most recent one that I had, like, to shoot when I was like 20, I got it solely to perfect the motion, what's it called? I just want to learn bar spins on my BMX bike really bad, and a lot of people learned them. Just like sim racing teaches you how to drift, bar spins on a scooter kind of just give you the muscle memory. Whoa! I gotta get a tissue. That was crazy. I felt like my whole world was rattled. Okay, we're going now though. We got both chats up. Dude, looking at the YouTube chat is hard to look at though. I have it pre-ordered. Okay, I need to pre-order Forza like today. You can build your garages and visit other garages? No way. Wait, no more spoilers. Nobody tell me. Nobody tell me anything. You can 360 and bar spin a BMX? No way, Luke. W man. What's good, Luke? How's the E-Ride? Oh. I never got bar spins on a BMX bike. I had some really cool chicken bars, pull-up bars. So I could do like a no-hop bar spin manual 180. And I would do them in like cool spots. Like if there was a bank up to a flat leading to another bank or leading to a drop-off. Wait, I can show you. Or wait, no, there's no chicken bar spins in this game. But I'd like come out of the bank and do like a pull-up chicken bar spin and catch it in a manual and the manual 180. I thought that was super dope. And pull-up bars into manual crank flips. Never got real bar spins. Really makes me sad. Thinking about starting streaming. Freddy, what would you stream? Can't hang out. I gotta go mountain bike down some single track? Damn, Instinct. Coming in here flexing like that. I'm sorry, dude. It's hard to look at the YouTube chat. I should do something about that. It's just because it's right beside my window where there's a lot of bright light pouring in, blinding me. Okay, we gotta lock in. Let's get some speed going here. See if I can't figure out how to hold some momentum. Some days on this game, I just can't go above like 2 miles an hour. There we go. Thank you very much, Springy. My day's going pretty good, man. How about you? What have we done today? That was a big old boosted. Oh my gosh, I still haven't uploaded to YT. The day's been good. I just had a really normal, productive morning. Super basic. I guess it's a little bit extra good because I finished a YouTube video today. That's always a great feeling. Like weeks worth or a week worth of work. Finally, like, get something finished. 720 bar a scooter, dude, what? I could kinda do 540s on a BMX bike. Emphasis heavy on the kinda. I could do 5 cabs on a BMX bike. So like backwards 540s, I could do those almost every single time, just doing this. I could do that like, I don't know, 9 out of 10 times or 8 out of 10 times. Oh. But straightforward I don't think I ever did a straightforward 540, just like this. I don't think I ever did that. I would also do 540s on banks. So like this would be a little bit curve for me, or something like this. I could do that really shittily, but more so on like a small bank. Oh, that was sick. Oh, wait, kind of just want to stream some Forza Horizon 6 when it comes out. Damn, Freddy, I think it's a great idea. I mean, that game is going to be huge. There's going to be a crazy amount of viewership and hype all around that game. Okay, should we go back to the normal camera position? I feel like it's too far away. What do you guys think of that? Freddy, for tips though to stream, I'd say one of the biggest ones, just like sim racing, expect the first time and even like the first handful of times to not like be great. Expect there to be tech issues, expect there to be lag, and like your camera randomly doesn't want to work. And like be prepared for the frustration of that, and also expect like no one to show up and no comments, because if you go into it expecting more than that, it's easy to get like discouraged right away, because sometimes the first couple are rough. But mainly just have fun, play whatever game it is. Like Forza is great, you'll be naturally excited to play the game, so like that'll make it easy to be stoked on the stream and stuff. What type of game? Oh, what kind of game genres do you really like? I want to know. Springy, to be honest, dude, I have a really lame taste in games. I pretty much play bike games and car games. And that's occasionally we'll switch it up and play a board game, like not a board, like a skateboarding or snowboarding game. I play the basics as well. So I play, of course, Fortnite and Minecraft. Not really Call of Duty, I guess. I haven't played a Call of Duty. I used to play a lot of Call of Duty, but I haven't played in a real long time. What's good, Circuit? What's good, man? Thanks for pulling up. Sounds good. Thanks for the tips. Yeah, Freddie, I know, that was kind of shitty tips. Hit me up if there's anything in specific. Like, after you try stream, if you have an issue with setting something up, or... I don't know. Yeah, I mean, the best answer, if you want stream to do well, is talk a lot. The more words per minute you can consistently say, the better your viewership will be. Almost guaranteed. Not exactly guaranteed. It doesn't just mean if you yap like crazy the whole time that, like, that's gonna do well. But in general, more words per minute and more enthusiasm within those words can be best case scenario. And it can be kind of weird just like at the beginning to just be trying to say some shit. Okay, let's try something here. So far though, good news. My camera is doing, or my computer is doing amazing. With the extra monitor plugged in, I was worried it would lag quite a bit. But we're looking good to set up the racing simulator and be able to rip. So hopefully we'll fire up BMG here in a little bit and that will run just smooth as heck. What's up, Ben? User, thanks for the share. Now I got my camera right in front of my chat though. That's not ideal. Oh, cut. Big Bubba, what's good, man? Thank you for the heart me. How goes it, dude? Thanks for pulling up. Okay, let's go like... I should have figured this out before stream. Oops, I didn't even think about it. But I should have my chat on my laptop. Okay, so yeah, I'll show you guys what's going on here with the setup. I talked about that earlier. But I got my monitor just sketchily, sitting right there. And it's insane. Normally I just use my laptop screen whenever I game or stream from the back of the van because my monitor's up on the wall. It's not ideal for sitting down there and gaming. So we got the actual gaming monitor set up, and I don't know what I'm going to do with this table here. It's just my piece of plywood. I should have done something cooler a long time ago. Make a nice little table. But as you see, my camera is right in front of the screen. I don't know where to... Whoa! I don't know where to put the camera. Really, though, we're just here to test. We're not... I hate to say it, man. Sorry, everybody. Big Bubba, you still in here? Damn it, that's like right in the way, though. Okay, so wait, maybe I can go like this. Now it's only kind of in the way for the gameplay for me to be able to see, and kind of in the way for the chat. Let's move this thing. So sorry. A little too close to the water. I know, bro. I know. What's up, Sean? Hold up. Let me show you my point of view. I was doing dishes this morning. God dang it. Everything's falling apart. This is it, though. This exact struggle you guys see right now and pretty much every stream. Okay, so what's this stuck on? Why is this cord? Oh, it's like stuck in... Come on, get out of there. There we go. There we go. Yeah, dude, look at that. I mean, the ideal setup, I think that the monitor, when mounted on... I don't know how I'm going to mount it yet. I can't mount to this, because that's like the metal of the van. That's like... Behind that 1/4-inch ply is the van. So I think I'm going to try to mount to this post, but I remember building the van, this post, and you can hear it. You can see and hear it's not tight. I remember it was like barely hitting that post with a screw or something for some reason. It's just barely in there. And I remember thinking like, it doesn't matter. It's just going to be a post for looks. I don't remember why I had to put it there. So yeah, the scratch post, literally. And then it was just a plain 2x4. And I was like, well, I'll wrap some rope around it. And it looks cool. It's actually a vibe. With the whole area, it's a vibe. It's pretty neat. But I think I'm going to have to pull it off and then just get another TV mount like this. I'll mount it to this 2x2. So then it's a hang a little bit higher than it is right now. And hopefully I'll be able to swivel it, like, turn it like this. So then it'll be away from the water. How am I going to do the wires? But yeah, that is, when I was doing the dishes this morning, I was like, God, it feels really wrong to like have my monitor in the sink. But yeah, so hopefully get a gaming chair, tear this booth seat apart, slide the gaming chair into there. The biggest problem is this is not wide enough for a normal office chair or gaming chair to fit in. I'm just gonna get a chair and see. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Might tear that apart to widen it a little bit, but like everything for the van, I'm just gonna get, that's like my countertops were just a piece of wood. They turned out to be way too small, and that's why I have the pennies and shit in between them, is because they needed to be wider to fit the sink and the fridge and freezer. So in typical me fashion, I'm just gonna get the chair and figure out how to make the chair fit in here. So I'm gonna get like a cheap used office chair. Gut the van? I know, dude. Honestly, I'm kind of getting close to wondering about that. Okay, wait, while we're on that topic, I guess. What's up, Rock? Car games, racing, Assetto Corsa, BMX, iRacing, if you're on a computer. Those are the mains. So speaking of van renovations, okay, so delete this cabinet so then a chair can slide into there. Biggest issue is a chair doesn't fit in there, and also that's a lot of storage. That's like one of my biggest areas for storage are these two booth seats. These two booth seats combined are pretty much all of my accessory storage, everything. So think anything that doesn't go in my shelf that I'm actively wearing and clothes, doesn't fit in these pillows, or that's it. That's where everything goes, like my winter gear and coats and all my extra sim racing stuff and wires and just everything. So that's gonna be a very large issue. That's like all of my storage. Okay, wait, that's half of my storage to be deleted for the roll-in chair. And then all of a sudden I have this booth seat over here that's no longer in use because I now have a roll-in chair that I'll roll under this desk and sit with my mouse and keyboard like this. I don't know where the computer's gonna go. That's also a thought. I might build a real tower computer and add a new solar panel. I don't know. I don't know. Can we trade lives? What's up, Sean? Dude, I'd be happy to trade lives. Can we do it for like a week or a month life trade? I can go live the normal life for a second. Okay, so all of a sudden now I'd have a chair rolled into here. Like this is the headrest of the chair, right? And you roll it out like a normal office chair. But now now what? I got this booth seat here, and like I got two chairs looking this way that like don't really fit. Neither of them fit well. So like that's a weird thing. So the other biggest issue with the gaming setup, with the thought of like not being jump scare. Dude, terrible news. I don't know why this just hit me. Kyle from 1320 video. Rest in peace. So sad. Anyways, Jesus. I'm spinning out. This is my past 3 days. I'm just ADHD mode. This booth seat now is useless. So I could slide this counter. Wait, the reason that I would want to be able to move this. Listen to this guy. I can't stick to one sentence all the way. I can't just hold it all the way through. Damn, Rock, you're bidding on a van. So that would fix my controller gaming setup. If I mounted the monitor down low like that, I get a gaming chair so I have a comfortable spot to game and edit, which is one of the biggest reasons I wanted a house or a box truck build. As a lot of you guys know, the core reasons I wanted to build a new big rig or buy a house was I wanted a real desk, a real racing sim. Air conditioning was one of the biggest reasons, which I'm standing under my air conditioner right now. Let's go. I wanted to build a box truck because I wanted a desk, an air conditioner, a full-size bed, or a couch. I can't do that in the van. There's no way to do it. So anyways, I'll be checking off that huge desire to have a nice comfy chair to edit and game inside the van. Will be lit. And then the other issue is when I set up the racing simulator, it sucks. The whole van sucks. It's a miserable experience living in here because the racing simulator sits right here and it takes up all the way to the seat. And then all this too, in between the two seats it takes up. because the shifting support where the freaking trash bags are, the shifter goes out over there, so this whole area is just clogged up, and this is the only entryway to my house and to my driver's seat. Like, the only entryways I have is clogged up, and then like the tightness, because my van already has the hallway effect going on very bad, which a lot of vans do, where it's just 2 countertops and you feel like your whole living space is just a hallway. And then you walk down here, you walk down the hallway, and then when I have the racing simulator, it takes the hallway effect all the way to the front of the van, and it sucks. It feels terrible. It's like my living space is like 40 square foot. It's so bad. Then you can have a couch. I'm in. Has anybody ever tried to break in? Not really. I've had people pull on my my door handles. Put a couch on the roof. There we go, Sean. Or, you know what? Like, off of the hitch. I've seen, like, camping, like, hammocks. You get, like, a really fancy hammock sort of thing. I would lose it. Yeah, it gets pretty tight in here. How cool this shit turned out, though. It's crazy because I just finished out. I'm so happy with this new area. I used to have my Colorado license plates here, and I got this 1927 Iowa plate. It fits way better, so it hides all the wires, and it's a little tall, so it holds my shit in there. It's like a barrier. So I was like stoked on that. I just put this old ruler to cover up a weird non-finished area. So this area that's been unfinished forever is finally finished. And same thing for behind the TV. This area has been unfinished and nasty forever, and I just used a ruler to trim up the top part. I just put my license plates on that area that used to be unfinished. So these areas finally got buttoned up. Now I'm going to tear them both apart and completely change them. That makes me sad. To mount the computer there, or mount the monitor. Yo, what's up, man? I just joined. What did I miss? Not much. I'm just talking about large changes to the van. So yeah, the new gaming setup, I'd have a chair there. It makes this space, like, obsolete. Cassie? No. No. Lay down. Just... A dog walked by it, pissed her off because it was really close to the van. So, the biggest issue with the other gaming setup, the racing sim, is the lack of space. Combine that with having this useless, confusing space now, a seat that I'll never sit in. I could slide this. That's the biggest issue with this plan. I don't know how the dog's going to get up. Skids already came up with a good idea for it. Slide this countertop all the way to the bed. Delete this booth seat entirely, which is going to suck because it adds so much character to the van. I love the skateboard seat. All the way to the bed, which is going to open up this whole area behind the driver's seat. So I think it would be something like pretty much where the oven starts right here is where this would be. So this whole unit would slide to there, pretty much, like the booth seat amount. Put a swivel on the driver's seat, racing sim right there. Boom. Now my doorway is wide open. I've acquired a passenger seat for the racing sim, which I've wanted forever. So then, like, I could have a homie ripping the sim rig, and I could be sitting in the passenger seat watching, literally passenger. The sim rig would be right there, so then this area would still be open. Sim racing rig would be ending right about here, going into the driver's seat. This would all still be nice and open. But then this area, there'd be no way for Cassie to get up and down, so maybe I'd do a slide out stairs from underneath the bed. What do you think of that? Cut the counters? Yeah, I've wondered that too. I could. This counter, well, not really. No, I couldn't. This countertop is as small as it can be to fit my fridge and oven. And this countertop I have many times contemplated. I could chop it right here and then use this piece as a fold up. So I could chop it and eliminate this whole area, but keep the countertop itself and mount it on a bracket right here that folds up. But then I'd lose all of my kitchen storage, which I can't do. But yeah, the biggest issue is I'd be deleting my entire storage. That'd be a big issue. I'd just be getting rid of both of my booth seats. So suddenly, like, I don't know how I'd handle that, but I feel like I could. All right, I went on that rant. I think that was the whole rant, right? Human! Cassie's like, you mother... It seems cool. Thank you, man. But if we trade lives, you must give me Cassie. I don't know if I can make that work. Okay, let me see if I have a 5-hour energy in here. I think I might be out of them. Oh. Psych. 5-hour energy always. Yeah, dude. I see what you mean about box truck. Nomad Brad's box truck is very nice. Yep. Brad and Dave are definitely the two that had me thinking that a box truck was the move. Which I question with doing. That's what I've said forever about those big van renovations. Is like, well, should I just buy a box truck instead? If I'm going to be redoing that much shit in my van, shouldn't I just be buying a box truck and starting fresh with my van? This is ADHD heaven, dude. ADHD has been running my life the past few days. This stream has been a perfect example of it. What do you guys think of the wide or tight angle? I think tight angle. Oh. Dude, the 5-hour energy, some of their flavors are so, like, pungent. Okay. We're locking into the game. Camera's right in front of the gameplay. What was I gonna say? I thought you had a never-ending supply, dude. It's felt that way for years. It has felt like there has been a never-ending supply of 5-hour energies under my sink, and I'd be giving them out like crazy too. Like, it feels like it's truly a never-ending supply. Constantly slipping one or two of them to the homies or homeless people. I give them to homeless people quite a bit. So my dude, come on. That's a pretty good hit of something. If you're standing around, be able to chug a 5-hour energy, that'll get you going for an hour. But what the hell was I talking about? What are we doing here? My computer's running smooth. I need to play BMG here any minute. Get yourself a Spirit plane. Oh yeah, the box trucks. Yeah, Brad's new rig and Dave's new rig are looking awesome. I met Brad in San Diego before he was going super ultra mega viral all the time. Brad is exploding. Sick. Dude's been grinding. Nomad Brad is who I'm talking about. He lives in a box truck. He's been putting in the work for years of making content, and it's all finally catching up to him. He's been killing it. Dollar Tree? Yeah, I feel that. I used to ride the 450 to Dollar Tree like almost every day. And I would get like the mini energy drinks. They have like $1 Monsters and Rock Stars and stuff. So it's like the size of a Red Bull. Great move. One of those GMC. What year is it? GMC van. It's got to be like 80s, 90s then. Well, that could be 2000s. Early 2000s. One day until the sim rig set up? Yeah. I think tomorrow for real. That's what right now. I'm going to switch over to playing BMG any minute. Just to test out if it'll lag. And so far my computer's running great. So I'm assuming that it should be able to run the racing sim fine. What's going on, Beef? Welcome in. So tomorrow, I can't see why I wouldn't set the sim rig up. Because I have some brand videos too that are reliant on the racing sim getting set up. So I have to get that put in. They've been very patient with me. Beef, thanks for the heart, me. Appreciate it. The rip, it's kind of hit. Wait, what do you mean by that, Skids? Pop-up camper. Oh, $2,000? That's what you want to do with it? What is it? What year is it? I just got my gaming chair for 15. What? On the auction or what? I'm buying a crappy office chair off Facebook Marketplace tomorrow. As long as no one else buys it, shit. If they do, I'm gonna be kind of sad. Oh, I love that gap. It's so satisfying. So hopefully, I don't know, maybe I'll set the racing sim up today. Wait, should I switch to BMNG right now? To be honest, the only reason I'm playing this is because the algorithm has been hitting on this game the past couple days. So I thought, well, I don't want to confuse the algorithm right when it's starting to push this stream out to the right people, then stream a different game. That would have been stupid. But now today it's super flopping. We haven't gotten any push. So get it on BIFDA? Gosh, I can't believe you're doing like weird auction websites like that. We'll check them out. Oh, you're saying that's the name? Yes, the RIP. The RIP energy drink. That's the name of the drink. Balco's non-existent at this point. You're right, CJ. Who am I trying to please, and what do they want? Oh my god, I never uploaded the YT video. I'm so bad at my job. I would fire my ass. I would absolutely... And my phone's at 1%. I would super fire my ass. I brought a brand new... Or wait. I bought a brand new chair to help my back problems. Ooh, 200 to 300? That's exactly where I'm at, dude. I cannot be sitting on a wooden platform. That is not... I'm too old for that shit. I've heard that like a good ergonomic chair goes a long ways. Hold up. Okay. Upload short. Geez, only half hour late. 40 minutes late. God dang it. That's alright. Better late than never. Are you living a van? I am living a van. I was feeling really burnt out of it. How do you have electricity? Solar. Solar. Ban him. That's right, dude. I banned myself. Somebody ban this guy. Oh, what was I just saying? I don't know. Probably something stupid anyways, for to be honest. It really does. More than you think it would, right? Yeah. Sitting on like a literal wooden plank, it's gotta be taking a toll on my back. And my knee is a large part of the issue too. I know you guys have heard me complain about my knee issues. My knee's actually doing really good. But sitting in this position where I'm supposed to sit, this is my work, is sitting in this seat and editing for hours on end, absolutely hurts my knee. It hurts my knee more to sit here and edit for like 5 hours than it would to go on like a 5-hour hike, which is super annoying. So big thought process. What's up, Nagy? What is good? Fee-fi fo-fum. What beanstalk? Did you want? Dude, that's a good way to ask what someone does for work. I've done a mix of blue collar, white collar, living in the van, and social media. Need one of them Herman Miller chairs, yeah. Like fucking $600 or something. That is, I will get a super sick ballin' chair eventually. If I can retrofit a gaming chair / office chair into the van, the long-term goal would, the thought process of like, it's my only piece of furniture. That's like, my homie last night asked me, he's like, well, how much are you gonna spend on how much a gaming chair gonna run you? I was like, I think like around $100, the Amazon special. And I was like, well, wait, maybe I'll ball out on it. It's literally the only piece of furniture I have to and can buy for my whole house. So I was like, why wouldn't I ball out? Put hours a day sitting in it. Josh, what's good, bro? Thank you for the Go Populars. What's for lunch? Shoot, Sean, I don't know. What you bringing over? I literally sell 50 chairs a year. Wait, you sell chairs? Wait, you buy a chair from BIFTA and then you sell it on Facebook? Yeah, what's up with the Moses setup, Rock? What is it, an R5 or what? Oh, Nagy, dang, dude, let it rest. That's no good. Nobody likes having a bum knee. True, might as well go fancy, right? I don't know. First, just get a chair. Like I say, I'm just gonna buy a really cheap chair and just get it in the van and see if it's what it's gonna take to make it fit, and if it'll be worth it or not. and then we'll go from there. Then, because I definitely want a cool chair. At the very least, I want it to be cool. It can't be like the Walmart office chair. That's what it's gonna be at first, for sure. That's what I'm buying tomorrow. I bought a really nice chair because I do so much time editing. Right, Josh? That's my exact thought process. That's like my full-time job. It'd be like, I don't know, me sitting in this wooden booth seat all day editing, and that being my full-time job, and like dream job that now I dread doing since I have a terrible position to do it in. It's just like, that'd be like if I was a carpenter and I was like, nah, I got a hammer when I started, so I don't want to, I'm not using one of them damn nail guns. Or like, you know what I mean? It's like using I don't know. It's just stupid of me to not have a nice chair, being that I spend like 5 hours a day sitting in this chair editing. It's really, and then if I stream, even more. Out of all the chairs, I've had the cheap one. Oh, the GT Racing one is your favorite? I haven't seen that. There's a used one about an hour and a half from me for sale. No one's tried to steal the van. Somebody's pulled on my door handles in the middle of the night. Kind of scared me. Josh, what you up to? Appreciate you stopping in. Oh, that was almost sick. Let me send you a chair. Damn, you for real? You're dead ass. Buy one massages and heating cooling features. Now we're on to something. Dude, can you imagine sitting here editing and getting a back massage while editing? Wait a minute. Ooh, R5? R5 3 pieces, such as wheel, pedals, and bass. R5 setup for $75 would be insane. That'd be a definite good buy. That's at least half of what it's worth. That's less than half. Resale. Don't get a used chair. You don't know where their swamp ass has been. That's a good point. I'm definitely buying a used one to test. Well, I guess I could have just ordered some shit from Amazon. The chair's big to order and return, though. If I did just order one just to test fit, and then it turned out to be like way off, and there's no way I'm gonna fit it in here. The chair's kind of a big one to return. So I don't know. Oop, I don't know. I found one on Facebook for $5 for just like the most basic office chair ever. So I think I'm gonna get that just to test the theory. Oh, that's kind of cool. Serta chairs are bulky but insane. Wait, does Serta have like heated or massage or something? If you live in the U.S., shouldn't you have some sort of blank or some self-defense, especially if you live in a van? Some would say yes, some would say no, Freddy. I do. But I don't feel I need it at all. A type of protection, a type of American protection like that, an American protection device. I only worry about having with me if I'm out in the mountains, mainly for the fear of cats, mountain lions, and moose. Not that I'd blast a moose, but a warning shot could drastically change the direction of events if a animal were to be approaching you that you wouldn't want approaching you. Warning shot, go a long ways. Jack, thanks for the follow. When BMG, possibly soon. What's up, Bryce? Editing and making raps for iRacing. Wait, you make raps, Josh? Whoa. Go to the store and sit in them? Yeah, tomorrow I need to go get Cassie dog food. So, wait. Maybe I should get the chair after I go sit in them. So I was thinking I should go to, like, Office Depot or, I don't know, where has chairs in person. Best Buy or something. Full lot Gold Rush in the chat. What is good, Kevin? What is good, man? Thank you for stopping in. Your wall art shipped? Appreciate you, dog. I'm stoked to see that. I still need to get stickers out in the mail. That's on the list. Buy this one. Auto Full M6 Pro. Costs $500. It has cooling and a lot of adjustables. Dude, a cooling chair? That would actually be so clutch in the van for hot days. I wonder how much power it pulls. Office Depot? Yeah, testing. You do some raps? Dude, that's pretty sick. That's fun. There's a cougar up here in the woods I'm camping in. I ain't found him yet. Yeah, that's a good thing. More like he hasn't found you yet. Yeah. Mountain lion are definitely the only animal I fear in the mountains. Mountain lion are what make me feel weird at nighttime being out in the mountains. Like if I'm out having a campfire alone and I'm like walking, I go into the woods a little bit to like find some more little sticks and shit to burn at nighttime. Mountain lion are what I feel like are like 20 feet away looking right at me. Like when you're just out in the mountains by yourself and you can just like feel like something's looking at you. I picture a mountain lion looking at me. That's what. I'm sitting here making skins for AC. Dude, no way. That's a sick day at work. What? I wonder how much power the cooling chair pulls. That actually could be a huge life upgrade. Not gonna lie. Right, Freddy. That's crazy that you can't legally own that. That is just mind blowing. It is nuts that really is like an American thing. Gosh, that's wild. I was trying to fix my unalive PC. Ooh, Kevin, at work or at home? Or like an old PC? I just sent you a $400 chair. That's $20, dude. What? What? On that website? Dogs chewed through a USB cable that shorted and shut my whole PC off immediately. Oh, bro. That's a scary one. Oh, that was an interesting maneuver there. I sent the Addy on IG. Oh, bet. Yes. No, I haven't. I haven't checked that skids. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, that's what... I need to get stickers out. I have an order that's like a few days past. It's supposed to be sent out. Maybe I should do that today. Or maybe I'll do that when I go to the big city tomorrow. So then I don't have to go to the local post office. Damn, bro. Kevin, that's a full crash out scenario. I was pissed yesterday. Yeah, man. That's like level... Jack Newton, are you still in here? What's up, man? I'm so sorry. I just saw your comment. I don't know how I didn't see that. Whoa. Dang, dude. Yeah, that's tough because that's a scary one to figure out where, like, what went wrong. That's not... wait, so did you figure it out? Yeah, it took a minute to figure out. The cable had a cut in it. Touched the metal on the rig. Yep. Wouldn't turn back on. Oh, but you did figure it out? Took forever. Damn, Rock, dude, that's kind of sick. I know you've mentioned that you do that, but I didn't really understand, like, what exactly you're doing or how. The trail I was on was so steep, I thought my brakes were going to go out. No way. Where are you, Skids? If you don't mind. Like, roughly. Damn, bro. What's up, F? What is good, man? How are you? Alright, should we switch over? F just got here. Shoot. It's about time we're going to switch over to BMX Streets. Or, geez, we're playing BMX Streets. It's about time we're going to switch over to BeamNG to see if my computer can handle it before putting my racing sim in the van. Because I think tomorrow's the day. F, let's get a trick request from you. What do you got? What do you got? What's up, Soj? Rand? Thanks, man. I've played this game for longer than about anybody in the world, other than the creator of it. A reverse drift. Wait, hold up. Okay, I got you. I was going too fast. Wait, hold up. There you go. What do you think of that? Does that count as a reverse drift? Ooh. Are you getting Forza? Absolutely. That's what... Who mentioned it earlier? Somebody mentioned it earlier. And I need to put it on my to-do list to, like, install it tonight. Or, well, pre-order it tonight. I need to do that ASAP. And, yeah, I need to have everything ready for that. Oh, gosh. What am I trying to do by then? Best game? Forza or Assetto? Ooh. I think there's too many variables. I think Forza and Assetto are equally legendary in their own ways. I think they are the same. I gotta wait for PS5. Oh shit! Wait, is it dropping on Xbox early? I text you. Wait, I sent you a text for the first Drift event. The cars on the poster are liveries I made? No way, bro. Sick. When's the drift event? I'm like 50-50. I really am. I love Assetto Corsa and Forza, both for what they are. If I had to pick one game to play for the rest of my life, or, you know, if I had a nice racing simulator, I'm going to fire up Assetto Corsa 9 times out of 10. But Forza is what got me into sim racing to begin with, and I probably have just as many hours on Forza as I do any other game, like Assetto. Maybe more hours on Forza still. What's it like living in your car? Sometimes it's sick, sometimes it's the worst. We gotta play Forza together? Absolutely. Absolutely. I really want to do... Maybe I should lock in for Forza. And I'd like to do like some videos doing like car build-offs, like old school... What's his name? Something 15? Or AR Gaming, or... What am I trying to say? Do some like just some basic Forza car builds with multiple players and stuff for videos, like $15,000 budget build. Or I have not been on Discord in forever. I'm not gonna lie, I'm sorry. The 23rd and 24th. Time is, or what day is it now? Damn. Okay. And you're streaming it, of course, Kevin, right? I'll have to try to pull up to watch that. It would have been cool to. I've been wanting to do a competition forever, but I suck. I don't play enough. Right, Rice, that is his name? Good man. I just didn't want to say that out loud. I was going to say that, and then I paused, because I was like, am I about to get myself in trouble, and that's not even his name? Am I just thinking of that, not the guy? McKimmy, thank you for the heart me. What's good, player? That's a hard one? Wait. Forza is fake, Assetto is sim. It should be Assetto versus Gran Turismo? Nah, that's way too easy. Gran Turismo was my first video game I ever had on PlayStation 2. What's good, McKimmy? We good, we good. Bing chilling. Testing out my computer on my wide monitor today before I pull the racing sim out, just to make sure that's going to be all Gucci. I didn't realize how late it was already in the day. Oh, my last video on YT did decent. That's always great. I mean, it got 10,000 views. That's okay. We got low standards anymore. What was I just say? If you could choose one car for the rest of your life, what would it be? Ford Transit. 3.5 EcoBoost all day. All day. The season opener doing BDC at Englishtown. Damn. That's so sick. We're doing a season of EDC and a season of VDC. Oh, I'm cooked. Oh, sick, Kevin. Super sick. Why don't you get a permanent place, even small? Because then I'm tied down to one spot. I was really thinking I wanted to buy something. I still do. A piece of land, or a house, or a tiny house, or a shed, or a, something. I wanted some place of my own. Just last night, I watched a fellow van life gamer and creator's video, and he single-handedly got me re-stoked on van life completely. One 30-minute video, and who knows, dude, maybe it'll only last for 2 days, and I'll be like, man, this sucks. I want a house. But literally, one 30-minute video has me being like, wait a minute, what the fuck? I am living the dream. This is sick. I don't want to be stuck in one spot. What the hell? I need to lock in. I still haven't even been to Alaska. I need to drive this motherfucker up to Alaska before I buy a random piece of land in the middle of nowhere. The hell am I talking about? The fuck? I need to get a real gaming setup in this bitch. Get it nice and comfy. And then hit the road. The Redwoods. Still ain't seen the Redwoods. Buying a house or property, the whole time, you guys have heard me say many times, like, I'm still keeping the van. I'll still be traveling, making content, streaming, videos, doing all that. But, like, let's be real, I hardly travel while living in the van. Once I own a property or a house or somewhere where I could be living full time, and I'm paying for, I'm going to want to be there all the time. No way I'm going to drive all the way up to the Redwoods or all the way up to Alaska. Or I got to lock in. Freddie, thanks for pulling up, man. Hope you have a good rest of the day. The game is BMX Streets. Like Panza. Dude, are you talking, what's his name? Anthony Panza? How can I not remember his name? That's incredible. Remember how crazy Burnout Paradise was? Yes. Burnout Paradise was one of my favorite games to ever exist. Great callback. Dude, that game just felt so alive as a kid. Games just... Maybe it's because I'm like... I've grown up and I've lost the spark in life. And I'm becoming unk. But games just don't feel as alive like that anymore. Like, it just was so full of character, and the city itself felt so alive. Right, the crashes were so immersive, and then the good music. Yeah, that whole game was super good. I should stream that shit. I've been wanting to do more nostalgic gaming on stream, because I think that'd be a lot of fun. I'd have a blast doing that, and I know that there's a small audience out there that would be stoked on that. That's like Skate 1 streams would go super hard. Tony Hawk Pro Skater, Dave Mira, Burnout Paradise. Of course, the old Call of Duties, as you guys have seen me stream many a times. Watching from Kenya? Damn, bro. What's good, man? What's up, Bunny? Is this what is... Wait, what do you mean by that, Connor? I ordered myself the green... Oh, sick, dude. Kevin, have you seen it yet? Do you already have it? Yeah, dude, that's such a rad feeling. I'll never forget the day that I opened my own merch for the first time. I was in a sick location. I was parked up along a beautiful mountain lake out in Dillon, Colorado. Well, near Dillon, Colorado. Beautiful sunny day. I had all my windows open. I was planning on going Wait, I did go fly fishing there. I went fly fishing back on that lake, and it was a total fail. Because getting to the lake, it turns out it's like a huge marsh leading up to the lake, and I took my dog with me. And it was one of my first times ever fly fishing, so I had no idea what I was doing. I felt like an idiot. And before you know it, I've got my shoes taken off, my pants rolled up, and I'm walking around in knee-deep mud in a marsh. And Cassie's with me, so I'm carrying Cassie by the handle on her harness like she's a briefcase through this, like, swampy marsh. It was in the mountains, so it wasn't like a nasty swampy marsh, you know what I mean? It was all clear water and cold and fresh and mountain lake. I was like, oh my god, what am I doing? That was sick. That was right after I opened my first ever merch that I made. I went out and did that. In the moment, it was a bad day. And there was people everywhere. Once I tromped through the marsh forever, I finally, like, got to the lake through all the trees and shit. And it opened up, and I'm like, oh my god, it's going to be a beautiful fishing area. And then there were fly fishermen literally stacked on each other. There's a fly fisher and reel fishermen. There's normal casting reel fishermen, like 5 feet apart from each other. That was my first time ever going out. So I was like, dude, I'm not casting in front of these guys. Are you kidding me? There's people freaking everywhere. Remember Greg Hastings? Oh, I don't know that one. Greg Hastings Tournament Paintball. I don't think I had that one. Pushing for the most crashes in a session? Right, dude. Playing Burnout? Yeah. The game is BMX Streets. What's up, Mary? Matt, 6. 6 or 7. Or 5 or 6? Oh, yeah, dude. Kevin, that's so sick. You haven't seen it yet? Hype. Yeah, those leggings turned out really, really rad. Those are shockingly sick, Kevin. I was so surprised when I saw those. The colors on it and everything. Have you ever had a close encounter with a bear? Many, yes. Bear are super cool, man. Only black bears, though. Never a brown bear. Very different creatures. Brown bear and black bear, although certain times of the year and certain areas and such, they can look almost identical. Very different animals. Black bears are much more chill. Black bears are kind of like little puppies running around in the forest. They just happen to be like 500 pounds and have huge teeth and shit. But they're scared as hell of you. Black bear are not going to be aggressive unless to a human especially. Unless like you have them cornered in a cave and you're pushing in on him and scaring it. Like, you have to be asking for it with a black bear. And I've had a lot of run-ins with them. Once tried to like get in the van I was like 100 yards away from the van. I had my sliding door wide open. While I was cooking dinner, I was just taking Cassie out, and I was like I say, like, I don't know, 50 yards away from the van, less than a football field's length from the van. I could hear a noise like a horse panting or sniffing, snorting. I was like, what is that? I turn around and look, and there's a black bear with his head stuck into my van, sniffing into the van, being like, what do we got in there? Smells good. But then Cassie barked at him. He took off running, tail between his legs, so scared. It was so cute. This is on all platforms. Cassie's like, we're never doing that again. Yeah, Cassie had the worst. Cassie at that time too. That was the most. That still to this day might be the most quote unquote swimming Cassie's ever done. Cassie hates the water, so that was like a low key traumatic experience for her too. I'm sorry, Cassie. I did not know we were going to be walking through a marsh. But here we are. We're committed now. She did great. She did awesome. She was so funny. When I was carrying her like a briefcase off of her harness's handle, the entire way she was just paddling her feet like this while she's like floating above the water. It was the funniest shit. I was like, you are just such a pathetic descendant of a wolf. She's like shaking with fear. The game is like $30, I think. Oh, why didn't I land that? Cool car cat, what do you got? What do you mean you grew up with 2 brown bears, Rocky? What does that even mean? Bears are awesome, dude. They're such crazy cool creatures. So that was like the closest run-in per se I had with a bear. I've had another bear. That was actually probably that same exact bear in that area. He came by. I was cooking dinner inside the van. I looked out the side window of my van, and there sat the black bear probably about 4 foot away from my door. Like as close as he could be to the van and still like look up into the window and see me. You know what I mean? If he would have got too close, he couldn't have like saw up because he's, you know, smaller guy. Smaller bear. He was only a few hundred pounds probably. But he was sitting on his butt. Like it's like his like front legs were straight on the ground, and then he was sitting on his butt with his back legs like plopped out. And he's just sitting there with his nose aimed straight in the air, sniffing my dinner. And he's just watching me cook the dinner through the window. He sat there for a hot minute, and eventually Cassie woke up and realized what was going on and got all flustered and scared him off. But then he just went like about 20 yards away or so and went and sat on the hillside and watched the van. It was super cool. Your parents had a roadside attraction with bears? No way. Damn. Rock, that makes sense. That explains a lot of your lore then. That really makes sense. The game is BMX Streets. In the title of the stream. I think it's like $30 on Steam or something like that. Uh-oh. Where are we going? Where are we going? Jake, thanks for the follow. Do we switch to BMNG? Damn, dude, Rock, that's hilarious. It was literally a sitcom. Hit a free willy. I got you. Well, that's not what I meant to do. Is that what you call a free willy? Is that a free willy? Is that a free willy? Is that a free willy? I honestly don't know what a free willy is. Maybe that one was. I forget about that whole list of tricks. Whoa, Superman, how did I do that? Oh, hold up. Those are cool. Let's do more of those. Let's make it to where it doesn't look so glitchy. Uh-oh. Oh, that would have been awesome. If I would have held her together. It is on Xbox, yep. It is. That isn't what we're going for, but we'll take it. Was the first one a free willy? Is that a free willy? I honestly am not totally sure. Right, Rock. Rock, that makes all the sense. Dude, what the hell is that? What the hell is that, too? What's up, Winda? What's up, Sophie? It is not on Xbox 360. It is on Xbox, but not 360. Whoa, that was a really weird transfer. We are going to switch over to playing some BMG extremely soon. Oh. The dog's being weird. She's trying to figure out where she wants to lay. Is this a Samsung fridge? It is. That is correct. What about a tsunami front flip? Wait, I don't know what that one is. You're talking big air tricks. I don't know big air tricks. Big street rider. Even just like this flowing around in the skate park is abnormal for me. That was interesting. If I would have took that to fakie, that could have been kind of cool. Why not an apartment? Because then you have to pay rent to be stuck in one place. Kind of chilling on that for now. I'm closer to... Oh, shit. Did you ever BMX IRL? Yes. One of the main reasons when people used to ask me why did I move into a van, the easy answer was to ride more bikes. I rode a lot of BMX. I don't know what a tsunami is. I can do a front flip. Saber? Bet. I feel like my I need to trim my mustache. Oh. What's your best trick IRL? Shoot. I haven't rode since shoulder surgery a year or two ago. I had a really weird riding style. I had a very unique kind of flatland esque riding style. I don't know. Best trick. I can do some like grind combos and crank flip with grind combos. Say maybe my best trick was like I could do like 180 fakie Smith and then like a few variants to get out. I could do like 180 fakie Smith into into switch Smith. So like land backwards in a grind and then go forwards in a grind on the same box. Or 180 fakie Smith, full cab out, 5 cab out. 5 cab was like probably like my most consistent, cool, like just single trick. Just doing this right here. I love doing that. Crank flips, so doing that maneuver. I did a lot of different crank flips. I did a lot of like crank flips to fakie or fakie crank flips, so like something like this. I liked doing that. That was cool. T-box. Same thing with T-box. I like to do like T-box to fakie, so I'd do like something like that in real life. T-box 90 to fakie. That's about it. Those are all my cool tricks. I'd really dipped threes. My 360s were my coolest thing, really. I could do a nice flat ground or down a drop 360 or into a ramp. Oh, it's a flap. 360 flat's crazy, dude. When I first moved out, my first 5 years, I rode BMX pretty religiously for 5 years without ever going to a skate park. So I could 360 flat in both directions, opposite and regular, before I ever dropped into a quarter pipe or knew how to air out of a quarter pipe. I had that, and that explains why I had such a weird, unique style. I guess actually my best trick was foot jam 360s, no doubt. That was my trick that it would take me like a half hour to make it work most times. It was like a 1 out of 30 tries kind of thing. Oh, and like, dude, foot jam 360s are such a, and G-turn 360s, I guess. I had G-turn 360s really dialed, but really ugly. Just like doing this. They don't look cool on the game. I guess they didn't look that cool in real life either, now that I think about it. My friend Jake could do them really cool, though. His G-turn 360s were bananas. But when I first moved to Colorado, it was funny because I had kids teaching me how to drop in and air out that couldn't even do a 180 flat. And at that point, I could like 180 up a 3-stair and obviously down. People don't understand how hard it is to 360 both ways. Yeah, I ride scooter and BMX way harder. Yeah. Scooter will help, though, man. If you get your 360s super well dialed in on your scooter both ways, dude, that'll transfer right over to a bike. The only time that my bike's ever been upside down is when the local scooter kid, what was his name? God, he was crazy good. He was like well known in the scooter world. He had flat flares. What was his name? He was out of Castle Rock, Colorado. I think he rode for Tilt for an amount of time. He did flat flares on his scooter, dude. It was the funniest. He did, well, they're flat half cab flares. That was the most unreal looking thing. But he'd do flares on my bike. The only time my bike ever went upside down is when the scooter kid took it from me. It made me kind of sad. Zoom, thank you. Somebody says you've never been to Colorado in your life. It's an interesting comment. I was born in Colorado, so I don't know how that would work, but BNet, I've been doing content full-time for a couple years. Prior, I did a mix of blue-collar and white-collar stuff, real basic shit. Sales and construction and HVAC. Ooh. What's the average amount of sleep you get in the van? I think I get close to like 8 hours a night on average. Not great. It's not great sleep. But I think I get close to a normal amount. So tired? Damn, Kevin. I bet. I bet like your first day off, you just want to be like a total bum after that. The game is BMX Streets. What's up, Michelle? Jake, how's it going? Brandon, what's up, dudes? Sorry for being late on the chats. We're in Colorado. I was born in Thornton, and then I lived in Castle Rock after my early adulthood. I moved out from Iowa back to Colorado to Castle Rock, and that was my local park, and that's where the one kid with a scooter could do local flares. God, what was his name? Felipe or some shit? She airtime map? I haven't heard of that. I will look that up. I've been meaning to download the Alley. That's like the next map that I want to get really flowy in and then stream commonly. There's a map called the Alley. So he says, whatever you're selling, I'm not buying it. That's alright. Thankfully, we're not selling anything. We're not selling anything but a good time. Come on, hang out. We're here playing some video games inside of a van. Oh. Say what's good. If you guys are new here, drop a follow. We've gotten 1 new follower this whole live stream. No way. I'm an hour and 20 minutes into the stream. We've had 1 new follower the whole stream. That hurts. I'll shout out any new follows. Lax, thank you for the follow. And Roasty. That is so pungent. 5 Hour Energy. Shout out. Non-sponsors. There you go. Somebody said I'm not buying whatever you're selling. Get it now. Actually, no. I have to be careful. That's gonna get me flagged for. Like they're gonna think it's actually like a sponsored stream. It's not. JJ, thank you for the follow, dude. Appreciate it. Most recent follower. We're 1 away from 5 new follows this stream. Shout them out. Shout them out. Oh, you're taking her to flat. What's up, Vernon? What's good, edits? How's life in the van? It's alright sometimes. Do you BMX IRL? I haven't for a long time, but I will be dusting off the in real life BMX bike very soon. Like maybe tomorrow I'll throw some air in the tires. I haven't touched a BMX bike for 2 years. It's crazy. Ooh, Littleton. Very good. Yeah, very, very sick. What skate parks does Littleton have? That's like kind of near the Greenwood Village Park. Oh, Littleton has the... What's that skate park called? It's got a bridge going to it. Doesn't Littleton skate park? I guess I don't know if you've been there. Littleton's got some cool ones. What's up, JJ? Speaking of Littleton. Whoa. JJ, that's crazy work. You see, this is why he doesn't give us TTS. JK, it's not JK. JJ single-handedly got TTS privileges taken away forever. JJ, do you remember that? Do you remember what you said? JJ, I still say that story pretty often. People will say if they want TTS, I'm like, sorry, man, you can be mad at JJ. He's the one who blew it for everyone. I tried turning on TTS for 1 stream. JJ was literally the first comment in the stream, and he had TTS since he was a sub, and he was saying some crazy shit, literally first comment. JJ fucking blew it for everyone. You don't remember that? Oh my god. Yeah. I don't remember what you said at all, but it was so funny. I was like, see, no, we're turning it off. We tried, and we're done. Oh god. I wish I could remember. Wait, is CJ actually going to be in GTA 6? Following? Thank you very much, Vin. Or Vinton. Sorry, dude. Butcher your name. This is a new game? No, this game's been out for a little while now. Definitely while my arm was shattered? Yeah, definitely. It was during that era. Z2 Fry, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate. Oh. Dude, that's so funny, Spliff. Fucking JJ blew it. Frankie, I think that depends on the situation. In general, probably not great, but, I mean, if it's cold enough out, just depending. Hey, Zay, thank you for the gift. First gift of the stream, 16 of them. Thank you, bro. Cinemy, what is going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. Somebody's drove by really looking in the windows, and Cassie was looking right back. Cassie was locked in on her. Dude, I'm so freaking hyped on the idea that was birthed in last night's stream. Skids was here last night when what happened? I don't know how I thought of it, but last night I was like, dude, hold up. I'm putting a real gaming setup in the van. And we came up with the idea of, what if I just put my monitor right here, and then I put a gaming chair right there. Cassie's my dog. Cassie's my dog. Jonah, thank you for the follow. 8th follower of the stream. 2 away from 10 new follows. That'd be sick. That'd be sick. Send me in the chat. The name of the game is BMX Streets. Shout out Riker. You get back on the BMX out here, I'll get the skateboard back out. Neither of us should be doing that, JJ. That's just a bad situation for both of us. Logan and Gutless Old Ford, thanks for the follows, guys. What kind of Gutless Old Ford are we talking? What could it be? Gutless Old Ford. Let me take a guess. Like an old F1, like a 80s or 90s F-150 with a, I don't know. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with a 90s Ford truck. That's my guess. Zay, how you doing? 5 years is a long time, Brandon. 5 years living in a van has been a disgustingly long time. What in the world is going on? That line was just never ending. It's still going, apparently. Nope, still not done. If we had a Tony Hawk special meter, that shit would have been cranked all the way up right then and there. JJ has old Ford, that's right. JJ does have an old Ford. Old truck guy now. Not a 79 Ford Courier. I've never heard of that. Ford Fiesta, that would have been a valid, that's a valid guess too. Ford Courier. I've never even heard of that. That's interesting. I love hearing about a car I don't know about. Yeah, 5 years. I've been in the van for over 5 years, and it has been kind of sick. I was getting really burnt out of it. I think and I hope with all the upgrades I'm doing to the van right now, I'm feeling pretty re-stoked on the van. I'm really hoping I'm going to buy myself another year to 2 years in the van. Low-key, I should ride it out, man. I should just stay in the van until I'm 30. Spend the whole 20s in the van. Fuck it. And the last part of my 20s, hopefully, if I lock into content and streams do better than they've done in recent, like they were doing prior when I was streaming full-time, if I can lock into YouTube videos, be sick. I spent my mid-20s living in the van building something. Building the social media brand. Hardly making enough money just to exist. I mean, there was literally like a year straight that I was eating eggs and potatoes just to live as cheaply as possible, driving as minimally as possible. I'd leave the van parked for 2 weeks at a time, every time, riding my bike to go get groceries and shit to not waste money on gas. To get to where I am now, to where like now it's hopefully I can start to kind of reap the benefits, and hopefully if I make content the entire way of doing like a crazy trip like driving up to Alaska, it would make sense to. It'd pay for itself in videos and streams and everything. It would be a good idea to do. So I don't know. I think we're getting the van re-geared up here so I can get restoked. Get a few things that I really wanted to change about the van changed. What's up, Bubba? Ooh, 67 Ford Falcon, sick. Got an air conditioner. That's one of the biggest things that I wanted to get rid of the van and build a whole new rig just to get. But I figured out how to get one into this van. So we got an air conditioner just installed, fresh as heck. And one of the other biggest reasons I really wanted to build an entire new rig, buy a box truck, sell the van, was to be able to have a real gaming setup. Where I could have an ultra-wide monitor right in front of me and a gaming chair to sit in, a comfy-ass, nice gaming chair. And just yesterday, I figured out that, you know, I think I could make that work in here. And just last night, I watched a Trent the Traveler video. Shout out Trent. Has anybody watched Trent? And that video confirmed I need to redo my gaming setup. I need to get the van more dialed in and more comfy. And we need to go to fucking Alaska, baby. Who knows? We need to go to Alaska and then all the way down from Alaska to Baja. Maybe I should do like the trip. What the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? Show me on GPS driving from Alaska to Baja, Mexico.
Getting driving directions to Gateway to Milwaukee.
Fuck you talking about, Siri? From Gateway to Milwaukee. Let's just see how many miles it would be to drive down the entire West Coast. Pretty much drive as far as you possibly can in the USA. Okay, Alaska to... Wait, not the USA. In America. Also through Canada and through Mexico. Let's see. How many miles? Anyone want to guess how many miles from Alaska down through Canada, all the way down America, from Washington to California, and then all the way down to the bottom of the peninsula of Baja? Right, the PCH all the way, and one of the most beautiful roads in America the entire drive. I'm guessing that's going to be like 48 hours of driving. 6,000 miles? Yeah, I think like, yeah, something like that. 5,000 miles maybe is what I'd guess. Ooh, Kevin says 3,000 miles. That makes me think we're high. Brandon said 13,000 miles. Let's see. Oh, I said, what did I say? 48 hours of driving? I was 8 hours short. So it'd be 2 full days of driving plus an 8-hour day. Whatever the math is on that. 48 plus 8. It'd be 56 hours of driving. That doesn't sound that bad, though. I mean, to be able to say, and look at this map. Like, look how cool that shit is. Oh wait, that's not to the bottom peninsula of Baja though. That's like half the way. Look at that. How cool would that be to be able to do that? Drive the entire coast. And that's like what I should be doing in the van. Excuse me. From Florida. 4 days of straight mobbing, yeah. That's a long drive. And how many miles is it? 3,100 miles. Kevin knew the answer exactly. The hell? Okay, so wait, 3,100. Let's see how much it would cost for me to drive my van from all the way north Alaska to Baja. Okay, so what did I say? 3,200 miles. If I'm getting 10 miles a gallon, divided by 10, that means I need 320 gallons of fuel. And let's say on the West Coast, maybe we should just do an average of $6 a gallon. $2,000 in gas. I know, current fuel prices. That's why I'm kind of chilling too, and why I'm knocking out van projects. It's like, fuck, dude. The gas prices right now does not have a guy wanting to adventure too much. But supposedly it's just going to get worse. Is that true? You live in Baja? No way. Joel, if you're on Instagram, get me on Instagram and stay up to date on the stories and stuff. If I ever do it, I'd love to be able to like have a contact. Yeah, that's what Radiation was on the same thought process. He says, calculate the fuel cost now. Yep. Be right about $2,000 in fuel and 3,000 miles. Figure $100 oil change as well. So it'd be like over... Oh, yeah, and it's even more expensive in Canada than America. So maybe $6 a gallon was lowballing it. So realistically, like $2,500 in fuel, maybe, would be a safe... What a guess. You really did just guess that, Kevin? No way. Yeah, dude, the 101 would be insane. The 101 and the PCH. The top of Alaska. To the very southern tip. I know, bro. To the very southern tip of South America. That's what the homies Destination Daily and Henry's showing. I shouldn't say the homies. We're mutuals on IG. Like, they follow me and I follow them. I've talked to Destination Daily through DMs a few times. I really wanted to build an adventure truck for a while. And that's where I'm like, dude, I just need to lock in on content. I need to do what I would do if I had an adventure truck, like a Mercedes Unimog or a big, cool box truck build. I need to do exactly what I would do in this. And if I can go really viral on social media, make money and such in the van, then I could do even better in a cooler rig. If I can't, I'm going to sell some insurance or some shit. Fuel will be way more in Canada. Shit. You should add some fuel efficiency stuff. Yeah, sadly the opposite's happening. I want to add another solar. I think I'm gonna try to add whenever I next have a place to have a hand with things and somewhere to take some shit apart, and I want to add a solar panel over top of my AC unit. Be an extra like 300 watts of solar, which is like a third of my entire power added on. I have 600 in total. Maya, thank you. I did bad right when I was reading that comment then. Thank you. If it makes you feel better, I've played this game longer than anyone in the world other than the creator. If it makes you feel better. Always wanted a Unimog. They're so sick, man. I was looking a lot into the same truck that Destination Daily has. That's his Instagram tag. Him and Henry are doing a trip from Alaska to the southernmost tip of South America. Low key, if I wasn't a bitch, or no, they're going from San Diego. If I wasn't such a turkey, right now I should be trying to either trying to, at least for a small part of the trip, tag along with them down into, with them it wouldn't work because they're gonna be off-roading and shit. Well, same with the fine print. It would have been super cool to link up with Trent the Traveler. Right now he's starting a trip to go all the way up to Alaska. The GOAT of van life gaming. I was just DMing him this morning talking about his video, how insanely good it was. And those two are going down to South America starting soon. And it's like, damn, man. It'd be so cool to do either of those trips, especially with them. Those are pretty crazy characters. Even just to tag along for like one stop. Jerlock, what's up, dude? I do not know how to do that. I'm not in Colorado, no. I've been playing Skate since Skate 3. Nice, yep. Skate 3 is legendary. Yeah, I suck at the new Skate. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, what's up, Lud? Cold air intake. Oh, dude, I never thought of that. I wonder if I should put a cold air intake on the van and maybe get like a super mild tune for the 3.5. How many miles? Wait, what do you mean, Blade? To do that road trip or on the van? I have a huge battery bank. I have 840 amp hours of lithium ion, or LiPo batteries, lithium phosphate batteries. I'll make one and show you how, dude, bet. I've had people say how to do the server thing. I am in a van. Yep. Yes, sir, or yes, ma'am. Or yes, person. What if you water cool your van? What if I had a water cool PC in the van? That'd be sick. Low key, people have told me forever to get a real gaming PC in the van. We may or may not be coming towards that. Yes, ma'am. Sorry, Maya. Yes, ma'am. My controller just died. I should have some batteries somewhere. Okay, hold up. Okay, yeah. Hopefully these are charged. Wait, these two should be. For sure. Okay, we should honestly... It sucks stream is just now gaining some traction because we should be switching over to BeamNG right now. I'm not supposed to stream all day today. I was just supposed to test out my sim racing games to make sure the shit wouldn't lag once I put the racing sim back in the van. But here we are. Here we are. Press equals on your keyboard? Oh wait. Is it gonna be like on the left hand side of the stream? Yep, I got solar power and some big batteries. Go to Alaska? I think you're right. I should. What's up, Command? What's your all-time favorite game? Shoot. That's tough. I don't have an answer. They're in different genres. I think if I had to pick an all-time, maybe though, I'd go old school RuneScape. The update came out with a new multi-map? Wait, what does that mean? I'd love to live in a van, but I need my games. Dude, I was on that same issue. It's super possible to game in a van. Depending. I mean, I've joked about for a long time that, like, I'm a faker. Low-key. Gerlock, I hate to say it, but I'm super locked into this map. I'm super locked into this map. I've been addicted to it. I'm a fake van life gamer because I don't really be gaming like... Some people play like 8 hours a day. You know what I mean? Like they get home from work and they'll literally like every night game until like 2 in the morning. Playing fucking Warzone and like all these little like random games. I really play car games and BMX games. It's just I can get a hit on my in real life obsessions and hobbies virtually for a small amount of time. I'm not like a real gamer. But a casual gamer like myself definitely can get away with gaming in a rig. If you have enough, especially if you built your van around gaming. I should have did better with mine. I didn't know I'd be gaming so much. I didn't know I was going to be Dan's gaming van when I built the rig. I'd have way more solar power, if so. Never been to Alaska? I haven't been to BC either. Dude, Alaska would be so sick. You have the ability... What? Dude, wait, you're finding gold? You found gold in real life? Jackson, shout out. How'd you get to that point? What do you mean by that? How much you have totally invested into your van? I don't know. I purposely didn't add it all up, but like 30, 35 maybe? Maybe? Something like that. Spliff, appreciate you hanging out for so long, by the way. Skate 3, so good. So good. I'm lucky then. My lady wants to do van life too. Yeah, I need the money for it first. It is tough. Especially, like, the cost of entry. Thankfully, the cost of entry on van life is drastically dropping. Van prices have crashed like crazy. Cassie, hey, no more. They've crashed like crazy, and they still are crashing. So it's actually like about 10 grand. You can get a pretty decent rig. Which I know that's like a good chunk of change, but in comparison of the average cost of a car on the road right now, like you can buy your entire house and your daily driver for about half of what like an average car driving down the road costs. So that's, you know, if you put it that way, it sounds really good. The van empty was 24 grand. It's a Ford Transit 350. It's the longest and tallest van that Ford makes, and has a 3.5 liter twin turbo, which is the more expensive sought after engine. So it's the most expensive van that Ford makes as well. Well, at the time in 2015. Now they have all-wheel drive ones and such. Yeah, definitely worth it. Doable over time? Yep, exactly. Yep. Yeah, I mean, like I say, like you could buy a decent van, RV, school bus build for like the same cost as the average car, and have like the same monthly payment for a car payment that normally you'd have to pay for your apartment or your house, your rent, and then you'd also have to pay for your car payment. Instead, you can have just the car payment and live in your car. What's up, Jumbo? Cody B, what's good, man? We're doing good, dude. How about you? I'm kind of, I'm high on a new scheme. we've got a new scheme in the van. Instead of buying land or a house or anything, I'm really just going to get the van dialed in. I'm going to get a real gaming setup in here. That's it, I guess. And maybe put the racing simulator, have it to where I use the driver's seat instead of the passenger seat to game. That isn't going to happen anytime soon. But it is in consideration, for sure. To be able to really change up the sim rig, the whole gaming area. The game is BMX Streets. Hella fun. You fixed your PC? How? Dude, Snoopy, I didn't do anything. I just didn't stream for a month. I just crashed out and stopped streaming for like a month. I came back and suddenly my computer works just fine, like it should. And this was the final test stream of us playing before I put the racing sim back in the van. So I'm like, listen, dude, if this computer's gonna start glitching, I want it to glitch before I go through all the work of putting the gaming setup in. Big chillin'? Nice. Yeah, there's been a few issues. I was looking at a go-kart track for sale. Cody B just brought up. There's 2 huge issues with it that pretty much completely turned me off. Sim to IRL everything? Wait, what do you mean by that? This is a van, self-built camper. V says no it isn't. I don't remember what that's in reference to, I'm sorry. Where do you park when you sleep? A lot of options. My van's a Ford Transit. Ford Transit 350. It's the biggest one. The 148 wheelbase extended high roof. What's good, YZ? What is good, man? How goes it? Welcome. Yep, I've loved it. I've done nothing but oil changes and brakes for my van. I couldn't be more thankful to say that. Where do you park it when I sleep? It really depends. If I'm in the city, if I'm stealth camping somewhere, like any town or city, a lot of times side streets in like neighborhoods. I'll look for on Google Maps a nice neighborhood. Usually if I can find a neighborhood that has like one swimming pool in it, not every house can have a swimming pool because that's too nice. Then I'll get kicked out. But if I find a neighborhood that's got like a 1 swimming pool per 20 houses on Google Maps, and then zoom in on that neighborhood and look for like a dead end or somewhere where they have like a huge concrete fence beside their house. I look for somewhere where I can park where I'm not in front of anybody's house, and then do that. Or Walmart, Cracker Barrel, Home Depot, Planet Fitness, Bass Pro Shops, parking lots. And then ideally in National Forest is where we sleep. National Forest, BLM land, Bureau of Land Management land, state, all of our public lands for camping and hunting and fishing. Those are always best case scenario of where to be in the van. Gut the passenger dash. It's not happening, Rock. I'm not tearing apart the dash of the van. I'm sorry. I like, hey, what's up, Stoner dear? I like parking down by the creek. That's right. Right. Wait, do you do that, Stoner? Yeah, dude. Ideally, best case scenario, where I park the van? Down by the river. You ever plan on visiting KCMO? Wait, what is that? Missouri? I was actually about to go down to Missouri, like, right now. But I think I'm bailing out on that because I was looking, there's a go-kart track for sale. But it's a 4-acre property and it has a neighbor about 100 yards away from the go-kart track. That's dumb. I'm not buying a 4-acre property to then have a next door neighbor right beside me. That's not, you know, that's not going to work. So that was the biggest reason that I'm bailing on that. A concrete fence is often referred to as a wall, homie. You could be right. You could be right. Camping? Love it. Dude, sick, Stoner Deer. Do you have some good options near you? Oh. How long you build the van? The original portion of the van build took 8 months. But I have been slowly changing and upgrading and modifying, finishing things for the 7 years I've lived in it. And that's what we were talking. We've been talking about a lot today on stream. I think I'm going to do a very big change to my van layout. Right after I just did a bunch of upgrades. I just added an air conditioner, new fridge, freezer, mattress, heater. And I think we might be making a huge change to the van in the next like few days. I think I'm just gonna manically keep upgrading things and tear some shit apart. Trailer says, or wait, Scorpion says, bro, you live in a trailer park. Me? Are you talking about me? Have you ever had any scary encounters? Scary nighttime encounters? There's been some people who have pulled on the doors of the van in the middle of the night. We've heard some things in the woods in the middle of the night and thought, what the hell was that noise? Not really. I wish I had a good scary story, if we're gonna be honest. But, I don't. If you go to Dan's Van Life, my YouTube channel that has all my van life content, my most viewed video on that channel was a video of the night that somebody did kind of try to break into the van. Very moderately. Thought you were buying a house. No house. No house. If I had 30K, can I do this for 5 years as well? I mean, somebody could live off of 30K for 5 years in some way. If you had 30K, you could buy a similar van to live in. For sure. For sure. You could buy 30K will get you a really dialed rig. In today's market, 30K would get you a very nice pre-built used van. Yep. What's the YouTube channel? Dan Van Life. There's links in the bio. If you look for if the link should say something like Van Life videos or some shit. Dan's Van Life. Just finance a house. I'm chilling on that. I'm big chilling on that. Sure could. Sure could. I'm chilling on that. Very nice rock. Very nice rock. The game's like $30 maybe. It's on Steam. The game is BMX Streets. Dude, rock. You were all about it a couple months ago? I was never all about financing a house. That was not the scheme. That was not the scheme. I've never been into that thought process. That is not, I mean, eventually, yeah, for sure, obviously. We'll do that at some point in time. I was looking for a really cheap house. A house that could not even necessarily be financed. So one round later, had to bail. Oh, because I didn't care at all. Damn. Damn. Congratulations on updates. What's up, Chris? Dude, bro, long time no see. Chris Lewis? You know what? What's good, man? How you been? Anything new with you? I appreciate it, man. Yeah, dude, it feels super sick. Air conditioner, major plus, big upgrade. New fridge, major plus. New air fryer. The air fryer is dope, dude. Being able to cook meals off of electric, off of solar power is so good. Judy, yep, built the van myself. I think we're going to do some pretty large modifications to it, too. I mean, we just finished up what I thought was all of the modifications. But I think I'm staying in on it. We're going to keep going. Got one last thing I think I need to do. Get a real gaming setup going on in here. Oh. Too active, what's up, dude? The game is BMX Streets. It's good. Mark, Christian, Davita, and 5 Clips. Thanks for the follows. Got a small follow train there. Not sure what I did. But I appreciate it. Oh, wait, Joe, did you come in here and ask that a while ago? I think that all I did, I was just responding to Turbo Civic. Turbo Civic's on one today or some shit. Rocky says, Rock is like, easy answer. I hate to say it, dude, but Turbo Civic's been low-key hate watching for like literally years. Like 3 or 4 years or some shit. I know someone that's way better than you. I believe that, dude. You want to hear something even more sad? Is I have played this game longer than anyone else other than the creator, and I'm still kind of ass at the game. It's a real shame. I see some crazy clips of people doing some really techie street stuff. Been doing pretty good, dude. Chris Lewis, bro, appreciate you, man. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Been doing pretty good. Just saw your short clip, all upgrades. Thank you, man. Chris, you just meant same old, same old. I appreciate you stopping by. I know how it is, man. I am, oh, shit. I was trying to like that. Hey, there we go. What time is it? Kids must be getting out of school. 4:25. They sure are. Hear a bunch of kids going crazy. Jamie, appreciate you. Zeus, thanks for the follow. Dude, how are you doing rail rides? Ruben, what is the secret sauce on rail rides? I cannot figure it out. I was so pissed that they took it away as like an easy trick. Tell me the truth. Have you ever seen someone cut the dash out? Bro, I'm not cutting the dash out, Rock. I see. You have a good point. You have a good point. Who knows? Maybe I'll end up doing it. I also said at one point in time that I'm not going to renovate the van because I might as well just build a whole new rig at that point. And I think, like, literally, like, tomorrow. Today I need to, like, start going through stuff. I'm going to take everything out of my booth seats and see how I can possibly eliminate everything in the booth seat. Like, because I might have to get rid of that. Just been so busy, dude. We love to hear it, Chris. That's ideal. So I feel like that could change. Ooh. Because that's gonna be really tough to get rid of a huge portion of my stuff. I was sleeping in the back of my Dodge for years. Someone opened my door and my pillow fell on the ground. I didn't even wake up. And they just stuffed the pillow back into my truck and left. No way. Dude, that's hilarious. That's an awkward scenario. Dude, what were they doing peeking in here? Civic, dude, what do you want? What do you want from me, bro? What do you want from me, bro? I mean, I think you know that you didn't just ask a question. You're obviously framing it in a very negative light, the whole thing. If you don't know that, then, like, maybe scroll back up, reread your messages, think about how it came across. Maybe it just came across weird via text. But, I mean, like, 4 other people on the chat also have picked up on it, so I think it's not, I'm not being one-sided or nothing. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Just chill, dude. I appreciate you being around for so long. You're being like rice pudding right now. Somebody get rice pudding in here. God damn it. Not actually, that's okay. I'm sure rice is grinding right meow. Getting that money, get that Miata faced up, lowered. I bet he's got wheels coming soon. Had to ask for the security cam footage to figure out how the pillow got there. No way, dude. You went inside and they had a video of that happening. Kevin, appreciate you, dog. Love you too, man. Appreciate you hanging out. Rice pudding is a streamer. Although he did put me on. Rice pudding's actually good. I haven't had... he introduced me to rice pudding. I never even knew what that was until I met rice pudding. He told me to try it. Now I get it like once a month or something as a strange treat. Love a good Miata? Yeah, me too. I was so glad when Rice got... He had a 335i that he got rid of for the Miata, and I was so glad for him. Rice also be coming in the chat. Not as much anymore at all. But Rice has in the past. been known to come in and say some borderline hateful, edgy, obviously like provoking or negative comments framed as not being negative comments. And it's created a great banter between us throughout all the years. Shout out Rice Pudding. If you guys are looking for sim racing content, wondering where mine is, I was going to say he's got you, but he doesn't. He doesn't really stream as much anymore either. All the OGs, we're all dying off. All the unks are retiring from the streaming game. Any of the originals come say hi every once in a while? Let me think. Honestly, dude, that whole era from when you were here, Chris, I think a lot of them, very rarely, Muazo will come in once in a blue moon and say what's good. I'm trying to think of anyone else. Muazo does stop by every once in a while. I enjoy Rice. We all enjoy Rice. We love... CJ was good, man. At Rice Pudding, yep. Rice Pudding sim racing, my bad. That was a bad shout out. Do you know Scotty? What do you mean by that? Kramer? Double tap that screen one time. That's right. Thank you very much, Kevin. Wait, I forgot. Fuck, I haven't been being a very good streamer lately. I should be like pinning comments and shit. 10k likes. That's what I was literally just talking about. Is I should be like pushing van tours on the YT. Oh, hold up. One too far. Ultra wide. There we go. Cut. Van build. Here it is. Very basic. It's the house. It's the house. Just like that. This is it. Air fryer. Oven, stove. Fridge, freezer under that cabinet. Sink. Sink is also shower. Swivels around for the outside. Racing simulator goes right there. Considering the idea of moving this entire countertop, this entire unit from here over to the booth seat, this is where I was just sitting, and slide this all the way to the bed, put it flush, scoot this entire counter over, the oven and everything, and then pivot my driver's seat around and put the racing simulator right here. So then the driver's seat would be the racing sim. I don't know if that'll happen. That's just a thought process right now. Because what I think will happen... Yo, Nathan! Bro! Thank you! W freaking Nathan! Sheesh. 2 likes. Wait, we're 2 likes away from 100 likes on YouTube? Perfect. This is the 100 like tour as well. Thank you, bro. Shout out Nathan. Thank you, man. Savage. I don't remember their names. Wait, hold up. Did Chris guess one of them? Well, the 2 youngsters? I know, dude. I can't... Bruno? Wait, was it Bruno? Was he around in your time, Chris? But tomorrow I'm going to pick up a cheap office chair to see if I can't mount this TV somewhere in here. Just like kind of how it's sitting right now. It's just like the mock-up. Put the TV on a mount right there. Get a new mouse and keyboard for right there. And I'm probably going to tear out this booth seat. Delete that booth seat so that an office chair can slide into there, hopefully. And then have a more legit gaming and editing setup that'll be comfortable. I love the big sink. Love the big sink. I've had a lot of people say it wasn't a good thing. I love it. 10 out of 10. If I built another rig, I'd put a huge sink in it. And I've talked about forever. I originally, when I built the van, said that I was just going to build a sink cover. A piece of wood that drops down into here. So then this is countertop space too. I could have this covered up. When I do this build out, if I do commit to building a gaming setup right in here, I'll probably also finally build that cover. So then, like, when I'm gaming, I could put the cover over top and then have just, while I'm sitting, because I'd be like sitting right here, right? I'd be able to like put my keyboard out over here, and then I have my mouse right here or some shit. And maybe like the laptop would sit over there on the sink too, or I don't know. Why is there no racing sim? The racing sim usually goes right here, but I took it out because I put a new heater right there, put a new air fryer right there, put a new air conditioner right there, new fridge and freezer. So all that shit, I needed the racing sim out of the way. And when the racing sim's in the van, it sucks. It takes up this entire space, my main entry of the van. But I think tomorrow we're going to put it back. I need to fire up BeamNG here eventually and make sure my computer can still run it. Okay. How did I have the camera before I moved it? I think it was something like this. But yep, that's the van. We're going to be doing... We're almost done with all our changes that we've been working on in the van. I kind of feel like they just keep coming, but... But realistically, oh yeah, the most important part of the van tour, Hunter, or wait, Froyo, valid. Most important part of the van tour, the dog. Look at this positioning. That is a big dog. Liking the ideas? Thank you, CJ. Yeah, dude. Last night in particular, I was feeling pretty over the van. But with all these new upgrades coming into the van, last night I watched a van life video from Trent the Traveler, and dude, he got me fully restoked on being in the van. His one video. Dude, Chris says Cassie. Yes, dude. Hey, Chris, thank you for the clutch gift. That's the biggest Jules gift we've gotten all day. 100 likes. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. Tomorrow, if I forget on tomorrow's stream, somebody please remind me, especially on YT, to push for likes, to do a like goal. To do like every 100 likes we do this or that. Van tour, new car, new map, whatever. T-Pain, Froyo, and Hunter, thanks for the follows, guys. I appreciate that. We're 1 follower away from 25 new follows this stream. That's the most followers I've gotten in one day on TikTok in probably like 3 months. Deadass. Josh, thanks for the follow, man. Didn't even know you could send gifts. Yeah, it's pretty new. They added them like, I don't know, a couple months ago maybe now, and they've been slowly dialing them in, changing stuff. Oh, the game is BMX Streets. I'm trying to figure out, Chris, how to like link them to do stuff in the game. I don't know if I can do it to where it'll automatically, like if you send a certain gift, it'll make me hit my brakes or gas or whatever. But I might just start doing that like manually. Like set it up. Like for example, like that gift, the G-Jez. Thank you, Chris. Like send the G-Jez, the G's gift. And I'll pull my handbrake for a second or something. So like while I'm drifting, you control me or shut off my car. A certain gift make me turn the car off mid-run or... Hey, thank you, DG. Thanks for the follow too, DG. Yeah, dude. This was a nice $10 Walmart find hat. Can't believe it, dude. It's always the cheap, shitty hats that you get that end up being your daily drivers. Whenever I buy like a cool hat at a cool event, like some racing hat or bikes or something like a hat that I really think is rad, it never fits right, and I never wear it. When I buy some random ass hat at Walmart, and it'll be like the perfectly crafted hat. Scorpion, yep, I'm in a van. Built out the van myself. Hey, Paul, appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Go to rave festivals in the van? You would think so, man. Definitely like a rave machine. If you were into festivals, this would be ideal. And I know a lot of, I mean, the van community is pretty much like, the van community is very heavily intertwined with the rave community, if you will. The vast majority of your average van person is obsessed with EDM. It's like at least a 50% chance if you meet somebody that lives in a van that's like under the age of 40, they're probably like a low-key bass head. Oh yeah, I'm aware. Yep, okay, yep. But I haven't. I mean, I went to some shows. I went to a bunch of shows at Red Rocks when I lived in Colorado. Like Flux. And then like I went to like one of the big like events. I forget what you'd call it. In Denver. It's like Flux Pavilion. I don't know. A bunch of big names at the time. I can't even think of any of them anymore. I really wasn't super into it. My homies were into it, and I was just kind of going along with. Not the same move, bro. We're like 7 tricks deep into doing the same exact trick. You're right. Shit, you're totally right. I just accidentally slipped into autopilot, and I was just doing a tail whip bar spin on every single ramp. It happens though. When I start looking at chat too much, I do that. Do you still have all the Govee lights? Dude, Chris. W man. I just saw today another van creator that I followed for a long time post a Govee ad. It's funny you ask about that. Just today I was like, damn, I should hit Govee up or something. I'd love to do another video for them. Yes, I have the ones under the cabinets, like under this cabinet, and then the toe kicks. I need to re-hook up the ones on this side under the toe kick. And I just put some new ones under the bed too. Such a huge upgrade to the van. Oh, the dog's having a nightmare. The dog's crying. Can you guys hear that? Oh. I always wonder if she's having good or bad dreams when she does that. Toe kick. That's right, Cinnamon. You like that? Can you guys hear the dog? She could be having a great dream. Because like the only time she really barks in real life is when she's barking at birds. They say that they're good dreams, really. I'll say like I kind of picture like in real life, usually the only time she barks is like when she's in hunting mode. She's like barking at something usually, or she's really happy right after dinner and she's just yelling about it. So hopefully her dream, she's chasing a squirrel or something. Just about to get it. Oh, you were talking about the raves, and it made me think of the Govee lights. Valid. What's up, Dylan? I hope they're good dreams. Although I will say, I'm almost sure that Cassie had like night terrors every night when I first got her. Dude, it was like I didn't sleep for like weeks. I didn't get good night sleep because she'd do that, but like, and she'd just get louder and louder and louder until she'd like literally wake up in like a full bark in a panic, and she'd bark and then look around and be like all scared looking like, what the hell's going on? Where am I? Because she was, before I got Cassie, she was abandoned. Somebody dumped her out in the desert, and she had been out there for at least one night by herself, out running around in the vast open desert. And she was very, 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 very skinny. She hadn't eaten like a real meal in a very long time. Like definitely at least a week. She had been malnourished and such. So she definitely, Cassie went through some shit right before I got her. Some dude dumped her and like 5 other dogs out in the desert. So oh, that was weird. When I first got her, she would, dude, anytime she fell asleep, it was just like a few minutes and she'd be doing that. But it was a different vibe when she did it. It seemed like panicked. It seemed very panicked. She'd wake up like scared and confused. And I'd be like, that's okay. That's okay. What are you doing? It was so funny, dude. The first few nights is like, I just found this strange dog out in the middle of the desert and just like, alright. I guess you're gonna come live in the 40 square feet with me. Please don't bite me in the middle of the night. Like going to sleep with a stranger stray dog right beside me. I was like, okay, please don't eat my face in the middle of the night, because I'm coming to bed with you. We only have one bed in this house, so we both have to share it. Good to see you, Dan. Keep the streams going. Have some dinner. Have a chicken sandwich. Dude, Chris, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you pulling up, Chris. Hope all is well. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, man, tap in whenever. I totally feel it when you're busy. Never feel bad for not being around. Always feel free to stop in for 12 seconds if that's what you got in you, or not at all. You know what I mean? I just appreciate you stopping by, saying what's good. We'll have a chicken. I almost was gonna make. I'm probably making chicken sandwiches tomorrow, actually. Charcoal, what's good? What's good? Yeah, thank you for saving her. It was my blessing, dude. I manifested it. The weekend before I found Cassie, I went camping with my friend Richard. And he had a badass rescue pit bull, and we were out riding mountain bikes. We were at a mountain biking event, a free ride event. And his dog was with us all day. It would follow us as we carried our bikes up the mountains, and then it would chase us down the mountain as we were mobbing down the mountain. You know, it hung out at the campsite around the fire, and then it went in and had dinner with us. And I was like, bro, I'm so jealous of this. I need a sidekick like that. That's just like, and he was off leash the whole time. Like, he was just hanging out with the boys. I was like, dude, this is so cool. And Rich was like, dude, like, let's go to a shelter. I know like Grand Junction has plenty of dogs that need adopted. Shelters are full. I was like, no, that's not it. I told him, I spent so much time out camping in like random places that have stray dogs. I was picturing Arizona. There's so many strays down there in the reservations. I was like, I'll find my dog. Literally 3 days later, I go camping by myself and find Cassie the dog. 3 days later, I find Cassie the dog running down the road, and she jumps in the van with me, and found out that somebody dumped her out there and some other dogs, and the rest is history. The dog I rescued ago would wake up in a panic from deep sleep. No way. Yep, Cassie did the same thing for a long time, and she finally snapped out of it. But yeah, she is much better now. Awesome story about the dog. Thank you, man. Yeah, if you guys are curious, I have the story way better documented on my van life channel. Dan's Van Life. I think it's the most viewed video on that channel. If not, it's like the second most viewed one. Is the whole story of how I found Cassie, and I show the campsite where I found her, and I really tried to tell that story. I really should do it again. I should try to perfect that video and make that story, or make a video telling that story again. Peace, guys. Keep supporting this man. Cool streamer. Far down to earth. By far down to earth. Great to tune and stream chill. Thank you so much, Chris. Chat, big shout out, Chris. Chris was one of the biggest. Chris was the first big gifter and donoer of the YouTube streams. He was here in the very early days. When I first started streaming, had like 10 viewers. And dude, he still does showed crazy support. Such a huge inspiration. Oh, what's up, Peter? Wait. From the FYP, your profile doesn't glow that you're live? Oh, shit. Peter, appreciate you letting me know. Yeah, I think I'm still kind of on TikTok shit list for not streaming and not posting for a month or so. So I'm still digging my way out. And now she's your boss, exactly. And now she runs my entire world. I do say all the time, it's Cassie's world and I'm just living in it. And I call the van her doghouse all the time. We're going back to your doghouse. And she knows it. She loves the van. It's so funny. Like, when we're like at our parents', she lays, looks out the window and just stares at the van. And then like, you can open my parents' door and she'll just full speed sprint all the way to the van and stand right at the door, so excited. Like, fucking let me in. I've been waiting all day to get back in my house. It's so sick. How do you do controller on Beam? It auto connects. It was difficult. I sucked at driving on BeamNG with the controller. I was kind of shocked at how bad I was, to be honest. I should probably start Beam like right now. Cassie is amazing, dude. I'm so glad that she did good when we met up, Kevin. I was so nervous about that. Cassie can be a tweak. Super good dog, but she's not the most socialized. So she definitely can be a tweak. It's like, especially if like it's someone coming to the van, it's like nearly a 50% chance she's just gonna bark for a really long time. What's good, Dirt? Are you gonna play it? I'm supposed to play Beam on stream today just to test to make sure it's gonna work before I put the sim rig in the van this evening or tomorrow. Oh, that was weird. What's up, Dirt? How's it going, man? What you up to today? Have you ever played the game Tony Hawk? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Tony Hawk American Wasteland, Tony Hawk Undergrounds. I was a big Tony Hawk kid. Do you still use the Moza? I will be. When I put the sim rig back in, we're going to be running the PXN, what's it called? VD10. So the PXN's top of the line base, 10 Newton meters. We'll be testing that out for maybe a weekish. And then we'll throw on the Moza rig. And then I'll start editing videos and possibly doing the PXN giveaway in the near future. Just hanging, finished work, messing with the bike, dialed, bro. Just chilling in the garage. Cassie has every right to bark at everyone. You know what? I agree. Noah, thank you, man. Got all the animals? Yeah, that is it. And Cassie usually she's more likely to bark at people that aren't dog people. You can always tell, like, if they be weird at her, she's more weird at them. You know what I mean? If she barks at them and they immediately, like, jump way back and they're all startled and they're weird about it, it's like a guarantee that it's gonna only escalate from there. You know what I mean? Is PXN any good? It actually, dude, their higher end equipment is really good. Really good. My dog has natural instincts to be a guard dog. Oh, he was a stray, so he just had to stay alive for the first year. Yep. Damn, dude. Yeah, I bet he appreciates you. Dirt, thanks for the heart me. User, thanks for the follow. We got a bot in the chat. Botting it up. Cassie was so sweet to Kevin. The van's a Ford Transit. Sideways, man, dude, I was meaning to DM you when I saw that you did the name change. Congrats. Congrats. I know how stressful that can be. I know how big of a feeling it is, or how big it feels to change your brand or your username. Great decision, bro. Great decision. Oh. I've shouted you out on stream multiple times. Just like talking about you, whether I'm talking about Japan or streams or something. Dude, Sideways with a Z501 wasn't like a bad username, but it was a little tough to brand. Just like for me to say that's more difficult than for me to be like, yeah, go look up Sideways main. Like, that's definitely better. Are you getting Forza? Yes. Yes. Tonight. That's like on my to-do list, like tonight or tomorrow or some shit, is to pre-order it. I need to get the van ready. Dirt, have you seen my most recent video? Have you heard of the possible van renovations I'm coming up with? Sideways. Yeah, am I gonna have to ban him? Mute him? The little barking casserole. Cassie's good. She's been really chill today. Got her out on a walk real early, first thing in the morning. Jordan, yes sir. Thank you, man. Yeah, I actually bought the stained glass mountain bike sprocket, the Colorado flag, before I even had the van. I bought it in Colorado, and I knew it was like, this is going to be sick inside my van. Okay. One sec. Have some respect for yourself. She gone. They gone. It gone. Elvis, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Oh, what's up, GK? Dude, Cinemi is in the chat. I don't know if there's some way that helps. But what's good, GK? Dude, Kevin, you are, man. Appreciate you. I think I was low-key more excited to get up there and pet Cassie. Yeah. She definitely just read you right away. Peter. Peter's like, Ashley, I love you, okay? It's a game over already. I'm sold. It is a dog behind me. There is a dog butt right behind me. Not just any dog, but the dog. Cinemi says me? Yeah. Cinemi, can you see GK's? GKOPKETV's chats? Oh, look at that. Oakley recognizes Dirt. How cool is that, Dirt? That's random. Not sure? Don't play when I play? Yeah. Feel that. Oh yeah, that's what. Dirt, did you see the video? Have you seen? I'm on the universe's schedule. Hell yeah, bro. I'm gonna start saying that. I like that. I like that. Right now, the gaming setup is vastly different, and I think I'm gonna commit to how I have my gaming setup right now. I'll make some changes to the van. Some good changes. You can't use that for procrastination, though. Okay, that's valid. That is valid. But, like, for my streams, for example, I know that I should have been doing set times for streams forever. For years, I've known that if I streamed every day at 10 a.m., I'd probably make a lot more money and I'd be a lot better off in every way if I did that. But it's just like nearly impossible being in the van to do like set schedules on shit like that. It's like borderline impossible. So much shit. And it's just like forced. I feel like not very many things that are forced are good. You know what I'm saying? The universe has its own schedule. I'm playing on computer. I have an Xbox. I was born in Foco. Nice, dude. Live in Texas now? Nice, yep. Yep. I feel that. Dude, that's the opposite. Usually it's the other way around, Jordan. It's the Texan moving to Colorado. On the e-bike, right, that's super cool, Dirt. Out of like 120 people in the stream, that's pretty sick. We hit 10K likes a long time ago. A long time ago. You ever get ready and never actually play? Absolutely. Especially with as much as a setup as it is to get ready in the van. Yep. Can't force the stream, right, dude? And the stream can pick up on it, too. If you're playing a game that you're not completely happy about playing, the stream can feel it. Even if they don't know that they can feel it, they can feel it. It's very apparent. I do not live in Florida. Dirt lives in Florida. I might be going to Florida. I might go east for the first time ever. I don't know what I'm doing in my life at all. But, we'll see what the universe puts on my schedule, but I think I'm gonna head east. I think I'm gonna get the van all dialed in. Bro, I'm so fucking excited about the changes to come. Do you guys want a quick little van tour? I'd do it right now. I'd give you guys a mini van tour and show you what changes I want to make just because Dirt's in here. You guys can get a free van tour pass if you guys want it. I'm not gonna pick up the camera and, you know, rattle you guys up if you guys are just liking the gameplay. Dude, Dirt, you have no idea how bad I want to buy a gas bike because of you. So we could do like a cool trip. I mean, like, regardless, especially if I come to Florida or just east in general, I would love to line up a camping trip to where you could at least just like ride like, you know, a mile or so of trails with the electric bike alongside with you. And just like have a camping spot and like find a cool little loop to do to go ride a couple trails and come back to the camp. Cassie the dog, you know how it is. Fucking dog owner stuff. But absolutely, dude. If I go east, I will be in contact trying to link up and ride. Sky wants to see the van build. Terrence wants to see it. Do you think Shrek is from Florida? Oh my god. You might be onto something. Shrek, yes, the swamp has to be in Florida. Where else could that be? You're right. Jordan. I feel that. Okay. Quick little van tour. Here, one sec. Five-hour energy. Very good. Oh, shit. Okay, one sec. I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I have, as you guys know, made a bunch of changes to the van lately. I did a new air conditioner. I'll show you guys the changes. And I literally just thought I was done. Today was supposed to be the final day where I fully accept that I did everything I want to do. I'm going to put the racing simulator back into my van and start streaming and living normally again. That was supposed to happen today, but instead last night until like 1 in the morning I was researching on how to do my biggest change to the van yet. My bad. Okay. Is this thing ready? Boom! Hope that we didn't lose Dirt in this amount of time. Congrats on the new monitor. Thank you. Van's looking clean. Thank you, Dirt. Thank you. I have it. It's pretty well clean right now. I mean, the typical. All my trash thrown in here. Okay. We're going to start with a basic tour. Show you guys what we got already. This is the van. My cord is just barely long enough. You walk in the van right here. This is the entry. Got this seat. Gosh, I'm so sick of showing this and then the towel's just laying there. It looks all fucking messy for no reason. Normally the racing simulator goes right here. Okay, as you guys know, I use my passenger seat for the racing sim. It sucks. That's my entryway of my house, and it takes it up, and there's this huge machine and all these wires and my monitor right there. It's this whole mess, but that's where the racing sim goes. Stove, and we'll touch base on why I'm complaining about it in a second. Stove, oven. I just installed a new air fryer, replaced my microwave with a multi-use air fryer oven. Huge upgrade, super sick. Just replaced my max air vent fan with an air conditioner that runs off of battery, off of solar power. Very sick, extremely sick upgrade. Continuing on this side, fridge freezer. Just got a brand new fridge freezer. Big cabinet is where my electrical stuff goes. It's a mess. It's on like today's. This is all like custom built to fit things perfectly. And it still ends up looking like this. That's okay. I'm gonna organize. This is where I was just sitting, the booth seat. It's where I sit to game. Just finished trimming all this out. Got a new license plate, 1927 license plate. It's like a Model A or like a Model T car would have had that license plate. Very likely. Isn't that crazy? Boost house, link in the bio to pick up some merch if you want. So that's where the booth seat is that I sit and game. And normally this monitor is hung right here, like a TV would be. It's hung up high. For sitting in the bed, I can watch movies on the monitor when it's hung up here. And when I'm cooking in the kitchen, you know, I'm chop, 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 and I turn around and the monitor is right there in a normal spot. But I just watched Trent the Traveler's video, who's like the van life gamer, and he has a sick-ass gaming setup, and he made me realize I gotta do better. So I pulled the monitor off last night, and temped it just setting it right here just to see what it would look like. And it's sick, bro. So tomorrow I'm picking up an office chair. I'm gonna just test fit and feel out the vibe of tearing out this booth seat, removing it. Because keep in mind, this is where I spend hours a day editing, and if I want to play any video games, I'm sitting on that much cushion, less than an inch cushion, onto a piece of wood. And then I'm leaning up back against skateboards. Not comfortable for a 30-year-old dude. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can delete that booth seat, have a chair that rolls into there, so then I'll be sitting in an office chair right there, right in the center, and the monitor will be on a monitor arm that can come out and such. Right? What do you guys think of that? Sounds cool, right? But does anyone think, don't laugh at me, does anyone have anything that you see about that is an issue? Or that'd be weird? Dirt, are you still in here? I guess gotta know. Thanks for the follow. Lando Killa, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you, dog. The issue is, with that whole setup, is now I have a chair right here that I'd sit in for gaming, an office chair. Sweet Dirt, good, good. If you're busy, you can, you know what I mean. Feel free to go or whatever, but now all of a sudden I'll have a chair sitting right here and a chair right behind it. A booth seat right behind it. Right? So that's weird. Doesn't make sense. So what do we do with this space, you may ask? What was it that I was complaining about earlier? What's the other biggest issue with my other gaming setup, the racing sim? Is that my racing simulator's right in the doorway of where I enter. Plus vans have what builders call the hallway effect, and my van is a perfect example of that. My entire living space is one hallway. One 6-foot long hallway. Walk down the hallway, cook. Turn around, walk down the hallway, sit in the booth seat and game. Walk down the hallway to fucking exit, right? And then you put a racing simulator right here that runs from there all the way into the driving area, because my shifter goes off to the left, so it closes this off completely. From this seat, it touches this armrest all the way over to here. Close off completely. So it locks in the whole hallway effect really bad. It's like the worst case scenario hallway effect. And I have to crawl over it to get out, and it's too tight. It barely fits in there, so for me to sit in there with the racing sim, it's just a little too tight. So that's the other issue with the gaming van. Is anybody picking up on what could be happening next? What was I just complaining about earlier? Is how we have this weird amount of space over on the left, near about half or about a racing simulator's amount of space. Slide this countertop, slide this entire counter thing from the oven all the way over here. Whole cabinet, that's the word I'm looking for. to the bed. Have it flush to the bed. Completely delete this booth seat. It's sad because this is so cool. Delete the booth seat. Slide this all the way over to here. Bam. That opens up like about to here. So now the oven would be sitting right here instead, right? And then the countertop would end right here. Turn around the driver's seat. Racing simulator right there. So then when I have my van door open and you're looking in, the racing sim's against the far wall right under this window. Spin that seat around, racing sim right there. And then a huge perk is then that seat is still open. So now when the racing sim is set up, I still have that seat to sit in and the gaming setup seat to sit in. Compared to normally, if I have the racing sim set up, that seat's taken over. Like if I have a friend over, they can't sit there to hang out. You know what I mean? It's a completely claustrophobic hallway effect. It's like this is the entire van from here forward is everything. So there's that one seat in the van. So that'd be huge up. And even better, that seat would double as a literal passenger seat. So if I had the racing sim set up right here, I should probably move the helmet. That's just adding to the confusion, the clutter effect. This seat is turned around and the racing sim is just like I have it. What was I just saying? I lost it. Always losing it. Passenger seat. So if I have a friend that I'm trying to teach how to drift or sim race, or they're just playing it for fun, like I went camping with Garrett Jenner a while back. Look him up on YouTube. He recently Garrett Jenner Vlogs is his new car channel that he's really trying to push. He's really killing it. Professional skateboarder and such. We went camping and he sat in my sim rig playing it. And I was just awkwardly standing right here. At the time, my laptop sat right here on the counter. So I was just like standing here, and like you can't see him because the screen's in the way, and it's like this weird thing to be able to sit and watch. So that'd be cool to have like a passenger seat in the sim. So when somebody's playing, you can like sit right beside them and watch. The screen would come out. And all right, back to gameplay. I must have like 12 viewers on YouTube because it's literally just Cinnamie and Rocky in the chat. And that's okay. That's awesome, actually. Can't ask for much more. But that's the thought process. Biggest one is this one. I'm committing. Tomorrow I'm going to get an office chair to see if I can get it to fit, if it'll even work. And tonight I'm going to pull everything out of this booth seat and just imagine if I could just get rid of all of it. I have no idea what's in there. Hopefully I can just throw it all away. Ditch it all. Because I'm going to be eliminating that storage if a seat has to slide into there, which sucks, but womp womp. Seat down and forward. Cut out the dash. Seat down and forward of it. But the sim rig still is in the way. So even if this seat could go back 10 inches, the sim rig is still in my doorway. The base of the racing sim will be in the doorway, no matter what if it's on that side. Big design flaw. I joked about when I was building the van, when I sold my old Thrustmaster to my friend, I was like, who knows, someday maybe he'll be selling it back to me and I'll be putting it in the van right there. And I pointed to like that spot. So in the back of my mind, I knew it could happen. Oh wait, I don't need a 5-hour energy. I didn't actually think it would, let alone I didn't think it would snowball into what it snowballed into, the whole sim racing thing. But yeah, that's it. That's our current, what is it, scheme? The sim racing one, deleting the booth seat, scooting that all over, that one's a little bit more far-fetched. That one's a little bit more, that's just a thought in the air. Those are just words, those are just words. What about if you got rid of your driver's seat and towed the van with a moped? See, and that's why we need people like Cinnamie in the chat to think outside of the box for us. Okay, so wait. My camera. Sorry, shaking you up. My camera is right in the way of chat. Now it's right in the way of the screen. I wonder where I'd mount my camera if I do have this set up here permanently. And should I get a cool boom arm and mic setup? Dude, that's what I've joked about, how cool it would be to do a real seat for the sim rig. Yeah, Rocky, it would be. It's way too long. Way too long. Does it stink sometimes in the van, but only other people notice it? Well, I mean, you're asking the wrong guy. I wouldn't be able to tell. No, when my homie Alex came over, I actually asked him that. It's like, does the van smell like anything? Does it smell like... He's like, no. Dude, that's what... I get comments, like, on videos that show Cassie the dog, I get a bunch of hate comments of people being like, I know it fucking stinks in there. And that's a common theme. You see it on van lifers' videos all over the internet. Common comment. That is a common NPC comment for any van life video. But it's like, I don't get where that thought process is coming from. Especially like on a van like mine. I have windows everywhere. You know what I mean? Like I have like about as many openable windows as I do walls. So it's like even right now with windows cracked, wind is just ripping through here. And every day I open up my sliding door and my back doors and I can air out my entire house in 10 seconds. One gust of wind and it's like whole new air. Let alone leaving the doors open for hours and having it to where like my bed and my seats, the only things that could hold smell in here really, are all just consistently getting aired out. Like they're all like in a dang drying machine with the wind blowing through. That's actually a couple of the houses I looked at were like very stuffy. And like they're old houses, so they only have a few like small windows. And I'm like, oh, it's gonna feel so stuffy to be in a house. That was something that I entered a raffle the other day. Are you for real? You're asking the wrong guy. What's up, Tudio? I had a cat, 2 dogs, and 12 chickens in a camper? Bro, see, now that would be valid for somebody to comment and say, I know it stinks in there. Like, there's some base behind that. Maybe. That's hilarious. Not hate comment. I lived in a van. Kind of got whiffy at times. Oh, yeah, I could stink. I mean, I definitely stink on some days in between showers. If I ran out of water or if I'm not at Planet Fitness, I'm low on water. I'm like at the end of a camping trip when I'm running low on water for the last couple days. For sure. But the van, it would take a lot to make the van stink. The van stinks a day after I cook something very fragrant. Like chicken sandwiches. Like baked but fried vibe chicken sandwiches. That shit'll stink up the van for like 12 hours. I have to air out the van after I fucking cook those. Sensory nightmare having to smell that. Damn, Peter says please play Beam for me. A pink VW camper van with a bay sunlight window, that would go hard. Sean, what's good, bro? Welcome back. I am in Iowa right now. I'm not in a city per se. I'm in a town of about 2,000 people. I think less than 2,000 now. Which is nutso. Your video's clickbait? Sorry, Peter. I will get on Beam eventually. Oh shit, I've been streaming for 2.5 hours? It's 5:12. Okay, what do I have to do the rest of today? I need to email out that ad video. I need to play Beam on the widescreen. I need to empty out this booth seat and see, can I just get rid of that, and look at how I would delete that booth seat if I wanted to tear it out. Can you guys hear my dog chewing on the bone? You have to be able to hear that. Oh wait, that's what you entered a giveaway for, Cinemy? Damn! What's up, Brighton? Welcome back. Have you seen the Japan thing? What do you mean by that? I've done a mix of blue and white collar shit, and for the past couple years, content creation. What's Geometry Dash? It sounds like a game I used to play on the Wii. Was that on Wii? Maybe it was on PlayStation. It's like some like space game called like Geometry something. You can't hear it? Okay, good. She be chewing. It's a mobile game. It's also on Steam. Geometry Dash. Why does that sound familiar? We're just kind of flowing around here. Rock, how many people do we got over there? It's a rhythm game. Okay, yep. I think I can picture it. Wait, 1,000 rural villages. Oh, in Japan. Yeah, I have heard of that. Nice house for 15 grand. I've seen videos of that, but like, what's the reality of like being American trying to just buy a house in Japan? You know what I mean? How's that all work? I have seen a couple of videos. One in particular was a drift car guy, and he has a sick house with a sick ass like 2-car big barn shop right beside it, and a bunch of cool mature trees. In Japan, I think it was like 30 grand or 40 grand or something. I saw that video, and he said that he's like within like 3 hours of like 5 different drift tracks or something crazy. I was like, how do you do that? What's the reality there? You look hella comfortable. I try. I will when if I take apart this spot. If we lose this spot in the van, I will miss this exact position. Being able to be kicked up like this is actually pretty comfy. But I think a real gaming chair will be more comfy than that. Yep, BMX Streets. Oh, what the hell? Homie's shredding right now. What's up, dude? Let's get a fucking ball. Oh. Love BMX games like this? Yeah, absolutely. The dog's on to something. Wait, what do you mean, Rock? Were we talking about somewhere? What do you think you're doing? Whoa, what? No. Look at you. Oh, she's like, I'm heckin' coming down. One way or another. Get the fuck out of my way. I'll slide all through. Wait, you just want to sit here for a minute? You want to hang out? Want to hang out? Oh, she looks like she's about to start barking. Is what's about to happen. She's like, unhand me, human. What are you doing? French fry. How's gas living in a van? Honestly, not too bad. It depends. It really depends. I mean, I get 10 miles to the gallon, so it's not good. But I try my best to not drive. Dude, nice, Joe. Yeah, Dave Muir's legendary. Cassie's looking pissed. I mean, stream's been longer than I thought. That's been over 2 hours. She's just been chilling. Oh, maybe I should hop off. Take the dog out. I am also kind of cooked. Oh, sketchy. The owner said no tacos for me. Some smart ass. Damn it, Sean. Cooked. Oh, thank you, Ballin. Cassie's the best. Cassie's the best. Girls Go Sideways, what's good? Rambo, what's good? Nice, look at that, dude. Rambo, were you around when Soman was around? Do you remember the female drifter that went by Soman at all? I think she was a UK lad. I guess not lad, I don't know what you call him. A girl. Like that. Rambo, thank you for the heart, man. Dude, it's sick to see you killing it, Rambo. Your consistency is so respectable. It's incredible, man. I could never. Yes, he was. I'm still beefing Rambo stuff. Oh, yeah. NZ. As an American, I struggle with that. I count them all the same. That is sick. Appreciate you guys pulling up. Was good with it. We're at the end of a stream here. I'm pretty well cooked. We've been live for 2 hours and 40 minutes. Should I switch to BeamNG right now? I am feeling like any minute I could randomly end the stream. Cassie's getting real pacey. Hi, Cassie the dog. Hi, baby dog. The whole point of this stream was to test out BMNG to make sure it was going to work. Whoa, on tomorrow's stream. Thank you for stopping in. Likewise. Yeah, appreciate you guys pulling up. Yep, we're just running some controller games. I think I'm pulling out the sim rig tomorrow. Yes, Rambo, thank you, dude. 15 years in the making, pretty much. Yeah, right now I'm using it as a camera stand. Low-key. Thank you, Rambo. So stoked on that. Can't even believe it's real. I sat there and looked at it for a minute being like, for me? Are we dead ass right now? Crazy milestone. Thank you. I hate to say it, I low-key kind of cheated to get it. I got same thing as on TikTok. I got 100,000 followers off of shorts and live streams combined. So I didn't get them like... On my other YouTube channel, I'm really pushing to be like completely organic long-form growth. So hopefully that one, if it ever happens, when it happens, when I hit 100K, I'll feel like I really did it that time. So I low-key cheated. My streams have been really popping off sim racing in the van on YT for a while. Dude, the plaque, it's so crazy. It's so surreal to look at. And here I am just using it as like I'm just using this as a stand. I needed something to put my camera on top of. And that was it. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate you hanging out, dude. What kind of van did you start out in? This is actually first van. This is the first van. I've been in this van in particular for 6 or 7 years. Damn, Kevin, bro. What the hell? Kevin, thank you, dog. Let's go. Kevin just dropped a 50 super. Ain't no way, bro. We need to get a Kevin plaque. We need to get Kevin a fucking plaque of his own, man. Just for you, Dan. Much love. Keep up the grind. Thank you so much, man. Biggest gifter of the day by a long shot. Absolute legend. Wow. Wow. Right at the end of the stream, too. I was just saying, we're trying to tone it down. I should just put BeamNG on so I can test it out. Supposed to be back to BeamNG tomorrow. W in the chat for Kevin. Thank you. Full lock of Gold Rush. If you guys aren't, be sure to drop him a subscribe. He also streams. He's been holding up my weight streaming BeamNG these past couple weeks. He streams like every day that he's off work pretty much. He's a beast. W Kevin, thank you, Rambo. Yeah, he's on the YT. You popped up on my Facebook? Oh, Girls Go Sideways. Nice. I'm beyond thankful for my meta push that I'm getting right now. Facebook and Instagram really liked that high quality drifting video. And they're pushing it pretty good on both platforms. I'm so thankful. Because my other platforms are not doing well right now. TikTok and YouTube, my mains my numbers are very not good. On my own, only because of my own faults. I'll get them back up there once the van's all finished up here and we're back to regular posts and streams. We'll get the algorithm back on our side. But, so I'm super thankful. Right now, IG and Facebook are killing it. I can't even believe it. My Facebook and my Instagram have like doubled in size in the past month or something. Any thoughts on Forza Horizon 6? Dude, my thoughts are I need to lock the hell in my life. Get the van sorted, completely fixed and figured out, and computer running, tip-top shape. I need to hurry up and get my PXN videos. That's what I need to do. Oh my god. I need to hurry up and get my PXN videos filmed. Wait, did Kevin say anything else? Kevin, thank you so fucking much, man. Dan, love you, bro. Or geez, Kevin, love you, bro. Just read that backwards. Fucking crazy work. That's a racing simulator wheel behind me. Yeah, Forza Horizon 6, I need to be prepared. I need to have my racing simulator in place with all my Moza gear back on it, set up, ready to go. Yeah, I need to have all my projects buttoned up. I need to be caught up on editing. I didn't even think of that, dude. It's like lock-in time. I have like, what, 2 weeks until Forza? I also feel a little bit weird about Forza because they're giving early access to creators so early, and so many creators got it too. They kind of like blew the excitement for us other small content creators in a way. And I feel a little weird that I feel like I could have been hitting somebody up about that. I could have been on that list if I knew that was going to happen and I was attempting to be on that list. I mean, there's a chance. Emphasis on the could have. But regardless, yeah, I'm super excited for Forza. Forza Horizons have been my favorite driving games my whole life, and the reason I got into sim racing. So, the reason I got my first ever sim racing wheel was at the launch of Forza Horizon 4, right beforehand. Same thought process, about 2 weeks or a week before the game dropped. I got myself a sim racing wheel, or maybe it was a little longer. In preparation, I got it beforehand and got kind of used to playing the first one before, or the older one before that one dropped. It was sick. I love playing. The 15th for early access? I think so. Got Smurfed. Wait, jeez, dude. I'm so sorry. I'm missing out on chats. Yes, we gotta get that big collab stream? Yes, that'd be sick. That would be sick. To do. What are you picturing doing? Are you really trying to organize that, Kevin? To do like a. We could all hop on like Dwight's server maybe and do some sort of racing, or yours, of course. Hop on and do like dirt racing or drifting, or me and Dwight have talked about doing shit together for so long and have not committed to doing so. It'd be that way though. Really should be doing more collabs, man. It'd be so much fun. It'd be a really good way to like share communities in a way. More than anything, it'd make for great content. Joe, thank you. I'm super thankful, man. It's funny, when I was like in high school, 14 or so, 15 maybe, or no, 16, 17 maybe, I don't know what age, I was game testing for this game. I was the only person on the internet allowed to post videos for it. And I also streamed BMX the game, a different one, like a decade ago, roughly like 10 years ago, and I'd stream to like one viewer. I'd post a video every single week to get like a few hundred views. So it's super cool to be full circle, to be streaming this game and just hanging out, shooting the shit, and holding. Like right now on TikTok we have 100 viewers for most of the stream. I don't know what we've had on YouTube. Probably lower. I've been disrespecting the algorithm lately. Dude, Kevin, that's so sick. It's crazy, man. It really is. The sim racing world is a super small world. Like, the sim racing content creation circles are actually all super, super tight. Especially each, like, niche of a niche. Like, sim drifting in particular is a very small niche. Or cutting up is another, like, whole, like, niche. But when it comes to content creators, like, man, there's only a handful of us. To some degree. I know, dude, Rock. I've been thinking about that. Can you send me that link again, possibly? Or no, that's okay. I can scroll up and find it. Yeah, Rambo's such a legend. I don't know if Rambo's still in here or not, but he is an absolute legend. God damn it, Hash. That's crazy work, Hash. Thanks for the likes. Appreciate that. We're 7K likes away from a little van tour. If you guys are curious about seeing the van, there's enough viewers in here right now that could absolutely have a van tour in like a minute. If y'all spam some likes. Dude, Kevin, I'm so stoked at how committed you are to it. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm not surprised that you are, with who you are, but I'm stoked that you are committed to it. Because streaming is one of those things, man. It's like, stream's a lot like extreme sports or sim racing, sim drifting, where it's like, the beginning isn't fun. You know, it is, but like the beginning, like when you first get a racing sim, you picture you're gonna get on it and just go shred the streets. Drive like you're like literally in a dream, drifting around corners and Tokyo drifting up the parking lot. And then you get it and you literally can't drive straight on the highway. You're rear-ending cars. You feel like you literally can't just go drive in a normal fashion. It's so difficult and weird. Streaming's the same way. It's like, in theory, it sounds so fun until you're like dealing with all these tech issues and no one's coming to streams. You're like, so it's sick that you're committing to it. You're pushing through the bad part, dude. You're pushing through the bad part. Right, dude, Kevin. That's why I say I'm not surprised. Definitely strike me as that kind of guy. And I'm the same way. I have AC, don't test me. Yeah, I should do that rally thing. Rock sent me a link to a place where you can rent a rally car and drive on a rally racing course. And I really should do the exact video of does sim racing teach you how to sim drift? I need to do that same shit but for rally racing. So I need to find their Instagram page and try to DM them and see if it's something like that where I could like hey, I'm gonna take like an extra can I take like an extra 10 minutes setting up cameras and shit? Or I should try to find somebody local to help film it. That would be huge. Where's this at? It's in Ohio, if I'm not mistaken. Of all places, in Ohio. I think it's like $300 a day. Well, not a day. It's $300, and I don't know what you get. I think it's $350. And I don't know what you get for that $350. But I know you get to rent a car and drive it at least once. And that's about worth it to me. You ever put me in a real rally car and tell me to go balls to the walls on a gravel road? 16-year-old me would be thrilled. I have a lot of hours driving recklessly on gravel roads. No rally thoughts involved. Just growing up in the Midwest. Take my money, right, dude? It's baffling and not bad, right? And it looked like pretty legit cars. I mean, the flyer picture was like a newer body style Subaru, if I'm not mistaken. It was like a 2020 or newer, or no, not 2020, like a 2016 or newer WRX. Dude, Kevin, it's so fun. I'm maxed out now. Yeah, I totally feel that. It is so fun, dude. There's so many, the content creation thing, if you're a creative type, and if you're an ADHD type that just like likes to be doing weird shit, there's so many avenues of it once you start making videos and streaming, and there's also just like so many types of videos you can make. Informational, helpful ones, funny skits, just random videos, just sharing shit. That was sketchy. Oh. I can chase on a bike. Play game music? I don't know why the game doesn't have music. It used to. I don't know. Yeah. Wait. That was the rental? A 2016 WRX wagon. Look at me. Look at me. I just glanced at the flyer for a minute, like a week or two ago. I'm like, oh, I think it was like a 2016 WRX. That's some shit my dad does about old cars. Oh, that's a... Nice, that's cool. Yeah, dude, like $300 to rent a 20... I mean, to me, that seems new. I graduated that year, so... That still seems like, to me, a 2016 seems like a new Subaru. I feel like, new-ish. For the sense of, like, being able... Not, like, compared to, like, the 2003 350Z that was a complete rust bucket and a piece of shit that I rented to go drifting. That thing was, like, as bad as it gets. Stock suspension, fried tires. That thing was bad. A lot of weight reduction from rust. I'm really scared for what... Yeah. Kevin, but I mean, you know, life happens. Honestly, there's a good chance it won't hurt. You know, there's a chance it won't hurt, too. You'd be shocked at how quickly it can bounce back. The game is BMX Streets. Yep. Thank you, Kevin. Oh, it was 250, not 350? I mean, that's going to be a net negative video, for sure. There's no way that that video itself is going to make me $250, let alone then gas money driving there and everything else. And I'm going to have to, if I do that, I am buying the Insta360 suction cup mount to be able to, like, get the third-person view in real life. Put the 360 camera on the way back of the car on a pole. absolutely need that if I'm ever filming another car video. If I'm ever self-filming a driving video, non-negotiable. It's on the list. Oh! That was dumb. Net positive experience, right, exactly. Very net positive for the experience. $400 for the 2 medium. Oh, wait, $400 for like 2 cars, medium then faster? Wait, so you can spend $400 and get a faster car? Come pick up this Volvo and mob it? Wish I could, man. Oh, what happened there? Do you have a house? No. Nope. The van is my everything. Colin, only if you want me to be. Just van. Do you have a settings? Booze, I didn't change any settings at all, actually. I'm just playing however they come. I should, though. I should watch a video and, like, do some realistic settings. Like, in this game, I hate how high he hops out of manuals. I think I might be able to adjust that, like when I do this. I guess that one wasn't bad. Sometimes it's, like, obnoxious, and he, like, flings out of the manual. Oh, what the hell? When will you get a house? I have no idea. I was really looking, like, a month or 2 ago. I was looking for really cheap, shitty little houses. Not super sure what to think. I think I was wanting something soon, but I think realistically, I'm not done with the van thing yet. There's a lot of shit I need to check off the list in the van before I commit to a house. Yeah, right. I need some realistic settings too. I have seen videos of people playing this game that their gameplay looks so much more realistic. Oops. Can't race a house. Well, kinda can. Only if your house happens to also be a van. You can clearly sleep in a car. I kinda do both. Actually. Oh, down we go. Yeah, of course, Rio. Yep. I hate to say it, dude, Aaron, but I'm pretty sure I'm already over 6 years in a van. I think that I'm like 6.5, or it could be near 7 years already in total. Oh, that was crazy. That was a sick line. Couldn't do that again on purpose if I wanted to. So yeah, hopefully we're gonna get the van projects finished up. It's supposed to be today. It's supposed to be like my van's done. What's up, JD? Just drifting with you, dude. Doodle Bob, I think I'm putting the sim rig back in the van tomorrow. Oh wait, should we switch to Beam right now? Yeah. I'm switching to BMG right now. We gotta do it. I can feel my energy of the stream is getting very low. So we gotta test out BMG to make sure that shit's gonna work before we get off. I can't believe Kevin did a 50 super. Think about selling my house, building a shuttle bus. From your experience, is it worth it? Completely depends on who you are and where you are in life. But I think yes. I think in short, the answer is yes. Okay, let's go like this. Beam MP. I can't see fucking behind my camera. I got the camera in the worst spot ever. What can I do with it? Hi, Cassie. We're just gonna wait. I know. Give us, let's do a half hour of beam testing, Cassie. Logan, I don't know. I haven't tracked my expenses like that. But I should do that for a video. I will eventually. Cassie. Good head. What up? What do you think it would cost to get a similar setup? To get like just like a fully built out van, anywhere from like 10 grand. I mean, sky's the limit. But like 10 grand to like 30s, 40s. Let's see. Let's try joining this one. Download and join. Can you guys see the game right now? We'll wait until we're actually loaded into the game for me to mess with that. The dog looks like she wants to jump up there. Come on up. Come on up. Okay, let's see how BMG runs. I mean, my computer instantly, the fans are running harder than they've ran the entire stream immediately. Damn, dude, BMG is just a tough game. It is just a really tough game to run. You guys do see the game? Okay, very good. Aaron says, so you live in a van and you don't have money cause, CUS, you spend it all on video games. How much are you under the impression that video games cost? And how much are you under the impression that a van build costs? After being in the van this long, would you rather van or camper? I have said to people before, if I were to do it again, I'd probably just buy a camper. But I wouldn't get rid of the van to just get a camper. Well, maybe. I would lean more towards the camper if you can afford to buy a camper that has a slide out on it. That is like a no-brainer. Being able to just push a button and double the size of your house, that would be worth a lot of money. And like the stealth thing, I don't know. You can easily... no. That's the only problem with campers, is they're super obnoxious. I'm a lot less likely to have a Karen come be pissed off at me if I had even like a newer, decent looking camper, like 2010 to 2015 camper. Let's just pull out. Let's pull out the van. Even if I had a nice new camper, still just way more likely to have some Karen come be a bitch about it. So, I don't know. The van, more so, people come in and be like, oh my god, van life. I've seen a show about this on HGTV, or I watched the YouTube videos, I've hella people say, which is sick. Hold up. Okay. Alright, here we go. Here's the test. We should be putting the sim rig in tomorrow. All the projects in the van are done. I mean, until I start tearing this apart, but I could tear this apart with the sim rig in the van, too. Okay, how's it look for you? Oh, wait, I should make sure that you guys can even, like, see it. Yep, gotta make it bigger. Okay, see like that. Yep. It's because I have the wide monitor. Dude, I'm so stoked on the idea of putting a gaming chair here and then having my monitor mounted where it is, except pulled forward. Huge life upgrades happening to the van with these projects. Okay, where is outline, shadow, outline. There we go. Let's see what that looks like. Wait, that's not what I wanted. I don't want outline. Shadow. It's kind of what I want. Background, that's what we want. We need to make it black. And then... excuse me. There we go. I had to block out the title, or what is it? The server number. Okay, we're back. Now I need to remember what button goes to the top. Let's make the chat smaller. I cannot see the game at all. That's one thing I have to figure out is where I'm going to mount my camera. Okay, wait, now my chat's scrolled up on accident. Graphics are hella low. We're probably going to play on these low graphics. We'll give it like 30 minutes on the low graphics. And if it runs smooth, then I'll switch over to... I should be able to run higher graphics, but we are diagnosing issues right now. Hopefully, though, we're looking good. If I must say so, I hate to jinx things and say something stupid like that. I know better. But dude, the game's running smooth as butter. This is the smoothest this game's ran on my computer in a long time. Does it get old? Definitely, man. Living in the van definitely gets old. That's a perfect gaming spot. Arms held up. I know, dude. You're kind of right. Everybody keeps coming in saying how cozy or comfy I look. And I'm planning on tearing apart. I was all day today. I've been so hyped on talking about how I'm excited to tear apart this whole setup. to have to put a gaming chair in and change this whole area. Y'all got me second guessing it though. Caleb, I've had problems with my computer. And right now we should be chilling to where this is our last test stream. Tomorrow we'll set up the wheel and pedals. I just wanted to make sure the game's going to run completely fine before I set everything up. Oh, somebody said I'm trying to see the van. We are 4,000 likes away from a quick little van tour for Beam. Yeah, Caleb, yeah, follow if you're not. Tomorrow we should have the wheel set up. Shit. Blew it! Soiled it! Soiled it! Oh, rock. I was looking at half of the chairs in my Amazon cart are khaki, and half of the chairs are black. I've been trying to decide if I want like a tan khaki chair. I think I do. I'm scared it'll get real beat up and dirty in the van. It'll be a full-time job making it not look nasty. But I don't know, it could show dirt just as good or bad as black, too. What's up, Exotic? Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate you. 43rd follower of the day. Oh, you heading up to the surface? Nice, Kevin. Thank you for hanging out, dude. If you end up having to dip out randomly, dude, thank you so much for the support. Shout out, Full Lot Gold Rush. Be sure to go check him out. Copy paste his name. Oh, we're going over the edge. My biggest thing I struggle with playing on controller is, what's it called? Understeering. Where I just turn my thing way too aggressively. I just push straight through the corner like that. I keep doing that on controller, so I need to chill. Oh! Okay. A little bit of frame damage. A little bit of bend in the frame. So much torque, the chassis twisted coming off the line. Except actually I just ran into the sign. You're so good at this, Kendon. I appreciate you being nice, but I'm really not. This is pretty much the most I've played Beam on controller, probably. Okay, how do I set a new spawn point? There we go. That was the button. I'll be 2 followers away from 45 who follows the stream. Drop follow to see me set up a racing simulator in this van. Come back up tomorrow. I'll be doing the same thing on a full direct drive racing simulator inside of the van. The van you guys are watching me drift in the game, pretty much the same van I have in real life. And tomorrow, I'll be drifting it with the racing sim. Not one person push follow. You know what? Bunch of motherfucking... Dude, yes. Kevin, next week we'll get a fat Beam session in. We'll get multiple fat Beam sessions in. I want to hop on off stream too soon. Sometime when you guys are all playing, and just get on and play, like when you're streaming with everybody. Shit. In the front of my hair goes my mouth, my back's my shoulder. I plan to cut it. Dang, Saber. Oh, Saber with the vans are rocking. No kidding, dude. When the vans are rocking, you know what not to do. Kinda said better than me? Thanks, dude. I haven't played car games on a controller in years, but I have played a crazy amount of hours on a controller way back when, playing Forza. And it's just like all the same concept, just, you know, as like using the sim rig. Uh-oh. Low-key, I'm not doing much worse than I would on a sim wheel. Will we blast? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Tomorrow, there shouldn't be any reason. Alright, should we turn up the graphics? Yes, Motorsport 4 was prime gaming, racing gaming for controller games. Let's turn up the graphics a little bit, man. Alright, all I'm asking for is being able to run medium graphics, normal. Not asking for high quality. I'm not asking for too much, I don't think, out of a 5080 i9 laptop. Dang, Saber. I usually do that. I usually go like a year or so in between haircuts. I'm low-key going to be bald soon, though, so I can't do that anymore. I'm gonna shave my head or something. Roster Red was a good player. Thanks for the heart me. I've been loving seeing you with Dwight on stream. The last stream I joined out when you guys were sim racing, or Dwight was sim racing. Dwight was crashing out at somebody really bad in a comical way. And then chat was just like, half the chat was just saying, like, dogging on... Chat was all dogging on Dwight. There was a negative thing going on for a moment. But chat was like, LOL, bro's friend is better than he is. LOL, put the other guy back in. Shit like that, talking about you. And dude, it was so funny. And you were just sitting there chilling, and I was commenting, like, Dwight, tell roster, I said, what's up? It was just a funny scenario. The amount of hours while drifting and staying in that game. I don't think I had a ton of hours on 4, to be honest. But Forza Horizon, all the Forza Horizons, especially 2 and 3 and 4, I had a ton of hours on controller. I did a decent amount of racing on the motorsport games with a friend in high school. Oh! Hit it so hard on controller. You get in the new one? Absolutely. Yep. I need to have like my van all dialed in. I need to at the least just get the racing sim in the van set up, ready to go. So then when the new Forza drops, I can immediately start playing it and streaming it. I gotta be ready to go because that's gonna be so hype. On PC, it is dropping on PC right away, right? Or is there gonna be some sort of what other games? We play BMX Streets, Assetto Corsa. Very rarely I'll play random games like Minecraft or nostalgic Call of Duties. Like mid-2000s Call of Duties. What else do I play? That's about it. Primarily, bikes, skateboards, and cars are the games we prefer. Dude, this shit's so hard. Here, wait, should I just drive down it? Honestly, I think I'll go less far just driving down it than I'll go actually drifting. 16th for Xbox. Is Forza 6 releasing on PC on the 16th?
Do you want me to use ChatGPT to answer that?
I mean, shoot, if you got to.
If you want me to use ChatGPT without checking with you first, you can turn off the reply request.
There we go. Perfect. That's exactly what she thought. She read my mind. I said, I mean, shoot, if you got to.
Motorsport 6 was released for Xbox One on September 15th, 2015, and a free-to-play version.
Very good. Oh, wait. Will early access apply to computer for Forza Horizon 6?
Here's an answer from OperationsForce.com
Yes.
and InsiderData.
Dude, ChatGPT, just chill, man. I just need like a one-sentence response. It's like every time she types the... Why does ChatGPT act like she has like a minimum word requirement essay for every response she gives? She'd be just saying so much bullshit and fluff in between the answers. Right, Rock literally just said May 15th. That's all she had to say. Yes, May 15th. But she wanted to tell me like the whole back history of where fucking Forza came from or something. It's okay. We love ChatGPT for who she is. Saber. That's crazy work. Oh. Is a semi an option? There is. We do have semis. I could try hauling a semi. Not drifting. I should build a drift semi. What the hell? Uh-oh. What the hell is going on around here? There we go. Dude, skids, it's looking so good. And I just bumped the graphics up to medium. I think they still look like shit, but they're there. Should I push things? Should I put it on high? I do like it when it looks better than this. Should I put the graphics on high? Or is there... Can I turn just a couple things to high? to like look around the camera. I just want my car to be shiny is all. Like dynamic reflection. I'm gonna try turning that on. I mean, definitely. I think that's it. That's all that I want. That's all that I need, right there. And then we can maybe make it a little bit more shiny. No, that's okay. Let's leave it. Detailed mirrors. I'm chilling on that. Let's get rid of that. We don't need all that. I know that uses a bunch of power. Okay, let's see how long we can play like this now if it overheats. Motion blur should be off on normal. Right? I think so. Enter clip of, oh, my PC. Why is my PC not working again? After I turned the graphics to ultra and spawned in traffic. Oh me oh my, why is my laptop getting too hot? I'm only running BMX. I wonder how my clip is doing on IG today. What do I have to do for the rest of my day? I feel good. We're getting BMX all dialed in. My computer's handling it great. We're getting the graphics settings dialed in before the big stream tomorrow or the next day. I'm probably putting the sim rig in tomorrow. Very possible that I don't. It's very likely that I don't stream the racing sim tomorrow, though. It is a whole process to get that thing set up. And I'm going to be setting it up from scratch. Shit, wrong button. I'm going to be running all the new wires, running all the wires fresh and everything. I want to do it right. I want to do it really well this time. Oh, if I change up this area, my wires will be different too. Okay, hold up. Now we got to go back to the spawn point. We don't have too far to back up. Saber? That's a very tough saying. Next clip is fuck. Computer's on fire. We're back in Iowa, back in my hometown right now, finishing up some projects in the van. Today was supposed to be I finished everything up. Today was supposed to be the first day where I really soak it in. And be like, damn, I did it. I got a whole bunch of cool new stuff in the van. All the trim is back on and buttoned up. Everything looks great. Time to start putting stuff back into the van, organizing, getting everything at home, and deciding where I'm going to be going. And instead, I stayed up until like 1 a.m. last night, deciding that I need to make an even bigger change to my van. So now we're right back to square one. I'm going to start tearing shit apart, like tomorrow maybe. Which is exciting. Wait, maybe? I need to figure out how I'm going to mount the TV, and that's the first thing I need to do. Before I tear apart the boost seat, I just need to mount the TV. So maybe I'll like sitting in it with the boost seat. Saber, I've wondered that exact thing. How hard can it be? It's just some measurements and welds. The dog's looking like she's getting antsy, guys. We're nearing the end of the stream. I would have liked to have been able to play Beam. I should have been playing Beam this whole time. That's on me. I was stupid. If I don't stream Sim Racing tomorrow, I will stream BeamNG or Assetto Corsa on controller. Just to dial in settings more and test things out. I don't want to say I will. There's a chance I won't stream tomorrow. Tomorrow could be a big day getting the sim rig set up. That shit's draining. It was a lot of work. Go play some frisbee golf. Nice, Skids. Good luck. That sounds sick. Thank you for hanging out. Hope you have a good sesh. I played a little bit of frisbee golf. I'm pretty bad. Are you parked in the same place you're going to spend the night? Yeah, I am right now. Yep, I'm back at my parents' right now. It's so nice having I'm just parking in a driveway, and it's so nice not having to wonder, am I going to get kicked out tonight? Is a cop going to knock on my window at 1 a.m. and tell me I have to move my whole house at 1 a.m. and find somewhere new to park? That has been a great feeling. But I am also very excited to be out adventuring again. Once again, I watched Trent's video yesterday, another van lifer, Trent the Traveler, and he's making his way up to Alaska. And bro, seeing him just be parked out in the mountains of Montana, waking up in the mountains and playing some games, going to bed in the middle of the mountains, no one around. I can't wait for that again. Feels like it's been a long time. I'm in the van, Sean. I'm in the van. Oh. I didn't mean to get out. We got the rig Austin Powers parked up here all sideways. Let's see if we can get it straightened out. I was trying to hit the restart button, but I guess we'll stand. Last time I played, I sprained my wrist on a tree. No way. Getting hurt playing frisbee golf sucks, dude. That hurts. Getting hurt doing things that you wouldn't expect to be getting hurt doing is always worse. There's a fire! It's a tornado! That's just the 6 o'clock whistle reminding everybody that it's time to eat. Oh shit, and I don't know what I'm doing for dinner tonight. And it's dinner time right now. Okay, we're getting off. We're getting off. Hip Camp? Yeah, Hip Camp's good. I just learned about them, actually. Yeah, Hip Camp's got a lot of cool spots on it. Boom! Oh, I hate to say it, but I think that's it. 6 o'clock. The dog, I'm surprised, is not bullying me for din more. I think we're going to bail out. She's being so good. It'd be good to get her out before she starts acting up. This is the van. Super stoked on this. God, I can't believe I didn't do this sooner. What have I been doing? Having my TV mounted up there. So dumb. Really stoked on this. I'm going to try to figure out how I'm going to mount this monitor. Like tonight, I should probably try to figure that out. I might just hang it on this post and see what happens. Maybe like send a couple screws up in there randomly and try to sturdy it up a little. And then just hang the monitor on that. Just put a couple little like little toe kick things right here. Or not toe kick, what am I trying to say? A little, couple cleats maybe. To be able to hold the weight of this better. So then the table won't move. Get a new mouse and keyboard. Shoot. Have a gaming spot in the van. Maybe put a chair right there. Gaming chair. That's it. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Good stream today. Oh, very good stream today. Shout out Full Lock Gold Rush. Biggest gifter of the stream. Check him out. Check him out. L bracket? Yeah, Owen. It's not, there is no bracket. It's just a big piece of plywood that slid underneath my mattress on top of the bed frame. Which is nice because I can move it around. Right now the TV is like leaning on it, so I can't. But like I'll slide it in, like when I sit down here to eat, I'll slide this whole thing over like uptight, and then I can like have it on an angle, push it all weird. It's just been nice. But you should make it to where you turn your computer on your monitor. Comes up under the table. Oh, you're saying like the monitor like comes up like this? Is that what you're saying? Or are you saying I should have my computer under the table, hidden? Because that is something I have to figure out still about this setup, is where's my computer going? I can't do the slide-up monitor because of my plumbing. Once again, I wish I built my van more oriented around gaming from the start. What's up, Sideways? We're bailing out. We're bailing out. Yep, 5080 i9 gaming laptop. This is the rig. This is the rig, which maybe this is a step towards getting a real gaming computer, to be honest. Whack! Yep. How long we went on for 3 hours and 20 minutes. Pretty good numbers today. 5 away from 50 new followers. That'd be cool if we could hit that real quick. I'll shout out new followers. Yeah, just talking about, normally my TV's mounted up here. I randomly last night was like, what if it was mounted lower, like a gaming setup? So I set it down here, and now I have to figure out how to actually mount it because it's so sick. And then I'm flirting with the idea of buying a real gaming chair, like a rolly chair, and having it to where it rolls underneath this table. Delete this booth seat. Have like a more legit actual gaming setup, stereotypical desk setup. Should be cool. And then maybe long term after that, since then I wouldn't be sitting in this booth seat, slide this whole countertop, this entire cabinet, slide it over tight to the bed, delete that booth seat entirely, and that would open up room to put my racing simulator on this side, spin my driver's seat around, and have my racing sim where the oven is right now. So the racing sim could maybe be on the left instead of the right, which would be sick. But I don't know. That's a big one. That's a huge project. That one's not happening anytime soon. But this one could happen like in a couple days. We could have the new gaming chair set up and have like this monitor mounted all cool. Maybe get a microphone mounted somewhere. Yeah, dude, super stoked on it sideways. Be cool to have a big change in the van like that. It'd feel like a whole new van. It even does just setting it down there. Like, that looks so cool. That looks like a real gaming van now. And then I got the new air conditioner, shit, air fryer, fridge, mattress, heater. Yeah, the brand new heater that I installed, that's what would make this whole mission a pretty big mission. I'd have to be re-drilling new holes in the floor of the van somewhere to mount the heater, and I'd have to be patching up the holes for that heater, which really won't be a big deal, but it's enough. And then I'd have to rework where my diesel tank goes and run diesel lines, and to figure out how to move this cabinet. It's going to be a lot. But maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll do it. So yeah, maybe, I don't know, figure out how to do something with that. Rework it. What's good, Dylan? What's good, Dylan? Shit! Have the rig all dialed in. But I think we're bailing out. It's pretty sick. Can you guys hear the mourning dove? Just wait, listen. Everybody listen, be quiet. That window's open. Oh, he's gonna do it again. Cassie's like, wait, I smell something. Oh, did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear the mourning dove? That's such a good sound. Oh, that was a weak one. That was kind of a half-ass mourning dove noise. That is such a good noise, dude. It's like nostalgic. Right, nostalgic sound. It's literally like nature's nostalgic sound. It's so good. There's 2 mourning doves that live right in the neighborhood. My dad said the other day he looked down in the morning and the 2 of them were standing on the roof rack of the van. And I was like, dude, I swear in the mornings it was like, because I said to him, I was like, oh, it's so cool if there's mourning doves here. He was like, oh yeah, I guess that was kind of cool noise. We got a couple that live right in the alley. And they're sitting right on top of the van. I was like, that's the sickest shit. I wake up to it in the morning. Or when I'm editing in the morning. It'll be super loud. S-bar heater? S-bar heaters are pricey. You worry about a heater? Worry about AC? Yeah. I feel that. Are you happy with your bus? For the most part. I mean, knowing what I know now, I would do an entirely different build. If I could build a brand new van, I would change a lot of things. House controller and beam, dude, it's kind of tough. I'm not gonna lie, it's difficult. I'm trying my hardest. I'm full effort into doing this. Oh, Cassie smells something. Oh, we're cooked. Oh, Cassie smelled something. Are there rabbits out there? Is that what it is? There's also 2 rabbits that live in the neighborhood, and they pissed Cassie off. Look at her. She's like, how dare that rabbit come on my block? I told him. I told him. Okay, we gotta bail. It's time. It's 6 p.m. I gotta take the dog out, give her din, take her on a walk, make myself some din, and tear apart the booth seat. at least start taking shit out of the booth seat to see about the new gaming setup, what I'd have to relocate. Sent you direct code? Bad, dude. Nice. Thank you, Sideways. Yeah. Maybe put the sim rig in tomorrow. I think. I should be. I don't know. Sideways, thanks for pulling up. Dylan, thanks for pulling up. Rock, thanks for hanging out. Saber. JBT. Hi, guys. Jay. Oh, you're so cute. She's getting pissed. Yeah, we're in Vale. I think that tomorrow I should be streaming something. Probably controller games tomorrow. I'll get the sim rig set up tomorrow. Stream controller games if I have time, and then stream sim racing the next day. Plan on doing a small test stream sim racing the next day, and maybe the day after that, plan on doing like a big stream, really doing something, have some plans going. I don't know, we'll see. We're out. Appreciate you guys chilling. Hope you have a good rest of the day. Cassie says goodbye. And we'll catch you tomorrow. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you, Sideways. Same to you guys. Rock and Saber talking cars. Appreciate you guys chilling, man. We're bailing. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Look at, maybe this will look really cool soon. Maybe this will be a whole new view soon. New area. We'll see. Peace out, homies. Almost 3 hours and 33 minutes into stream. Whoa. Wait, pause. I'm trying to end that bit. Peace. YouTube, appreciate y'all. Adios. Saber, Rock, later, dudes.